button. And I don't have the timer up yet because I still got to post on the Discord. But they can't hear us, so we are free to say whatever we please. You said not to say the dirty word! You told me not to say the nasty penis word. Well, I can say it now. Whoa! Whoa! Huh. Hold on. We gotta do a little fixing here. Oh! Wait a sec. Oh, it broke already. Wait, did we get it? Oh! Freaking tastic.
Excellent.
All right. Hello, everybody. Wait. While I give my intro. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Standard Streams. Tonight we're doing something crazy and different. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. If you don't know what that is, it's a tabletop role-playing game. If you don't know what that is, go read a book. Today I'm playing with all my friends, including our wonderful Dungeon Master Tori, who's going to be refereeing us and taking us through a bunch of the character setup stuff today for our first session. But before we get started, there's something I need to activate, something fun and cool that I think you guys will like a lot. It's called Divine Intervention. It's a new community challenge, and essentially, in the world of Skyheart, there's a lot going on, including deities. And we wanted to give you guys an opportunity to make the gods do things for us. So the question is which god you pick. If you guys can raise 20,000 Dan bucks by the end of the session, the gods will take heed, and you get to vote on which god does a thing.
We also have a handout so you know what each god does, and I will be posting that in the link shortly.
Heck yeah. In the meantime, I'll turn it over to Tori. Tori, you're going to be doing most of the leading here. Lead away!
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the amazing world of Skyheart, a group of islands floating in the sky high above the ground, about 1,500 feet above the ground to be exact. Today, we are joined by the most amazing cast. We're going to start, of course, with the fan favorite, the one, the only, Dandrew. Dandrew, introduce who you are playing to the group tonight.
I am playing a Minotaur monk, Way of Empathy, if that means anything to you. He is a kind and gentle soul and a very big, beefy boy.
Excellent. Up next, the one, the only, the Beth.
Hi.
Who are you playing tonight, Beth?
I am playing Finara Selfina, but you can call her Selfie.
Excellent. She is a Way of Glamour bard and Way of Eloquence bard, and how eloquent she can be. Up next, Shimolian, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I am Shmolian. I'm playing Zigzal. He is a paladin, half-elf, and he cares about one thing and one thing alone: the law.
Oh, excellent. We also have coming up next, the one, the only, the woman of 1,000 voices, Connie.
Hi, everybody. I'm going to be playing Carva, who is a dwarf rogue thief. Don't tell anybody, though. And she loves just like hunting around looking for lost relics, new relics, and the stories behind them.
Excellent. And of course, the one, the only, the man from down under, Liam.
G'day. Today I'll be playing V, a half-elf artificer who is just so goddamn sick of bureaucracy at this point.
All right. Well, with that, everyone, we are going to get started, and I will take you to the island of Tricapital.
Shit.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the island of Tricapital. It is certainly something. You would all know this island as a hustling, bustling ground. There's people of all sorts and types here, and they all just kind of live in this huge, big city. In the center of the city is a large lighthouse made of red and white stripes. To the far north of the city is the Merchant Alliance, the stronghold and capital of all capitalism here on this island. To the west is the Merc Guild. The Merc Guild is where anyone who really needs a job and doesn't quite care about, how they have to get money lives there in the Merc Guild. And to the east is the Sailors Union, where all sailors sign up and are registered as sailors. We are going to start, ladies and gentlemen, with a flip of a coin. Dandrew, heads or tails?
Tails. I'm a tail man.
Gross. All right. We are going to start then in a very, very fun way. We start on the Yeoman, which is down here. The Yeoman is a large ship made of redwood trees. It is massive, and it is sitting in the port of the Tri-Capital, laying on the ship, enjoying the nice warm sun and the smell of the fresh sea breeze, is a long-haired, very tired looking high elf. And I'm just gonna post a picture up really quick for the audience to see. Selfie, will you do me a huge favor and describe what you look like?
Oh, I forgot I'm on Fish to Talk. I'm very tall. Like super, super tall. I forgot to write this down, I think. No, there it is. I'm 6 foot 6 inches tall. I'm 145 pounds. I have silver eyes and auburn hair. My fair is skin. My skin is fair. She's super tall. She's a bard. She's tired all the time. All the time. Permanently.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And you being tired all the time, you've recently been experimenting with this hot new craze called napping. And you're kind of getting into it. Feels a little wrong, but at the same time, oh so right. And as you're enjoying the nice warm sun, you hear the calls of your fellow sailors as they're like, Selfie, look, Selfie, we're cleaning up the fastest.
That's great. Keep it up, you guys. You're doing fantastic. I love the work you're doing. I'm gonna close my eyes though, so that when I open them, I'm gonna be even more impressed.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna just keep them closed. We're gonna do such a good job. As you're laying down, you hear footsteps, heavy, approaching you. Boom, 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 boom. Something, a huge shadow, covers you now. What do you do?
Hey, you're blocking my sun. I'm sunning here. I'm sure you could tell, but like if you don't want to move, I guess that's fine. But like if you could, that'd be perfect.
Listen, Selfie, the captain needs to see you.
All right. Do you know what for? Or like, can I sun for a few more minutes?
Usually when the captain says she needs to see you, that means like right away. And as you open your eyes, you see a massive, muscular, red-skinned hobgoblin. He's wearing this royal blue bandana on him. You see he has these large bags under his eyes. You think he's doing his best. You know this man as Nanny, though he tries desperately to convince you to call him Sprook, or at least First Officer Hardfoot.
Nanny, you look like you could use some sunning. You should join me. I mean, don't you think? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll go. But you should get some sun. I highly recommend it.
First of all, thank you, but please, it's Rook. It's just Rook. You don't have to call me Nanny. Just really don't.
I know, but it's just, I just like it. You know.
It's very I'm your commanding officer. I would
and you
really
take care of
appreciate
everyone, and we love you for it, Nanny. We do.
enough to call me.
I'll see you later, okay? I'm gonna go talk to the captain now.
That is not helpful. This is insubordination, just at a base value.
We love you.
So, as you go through the yeoman, the familiar halls, you make your way up to the captain's quarters. You see the familiar waiting area with these lush, cushioned couches and chairs. You see the double doors to the captain's quarters. You hear a heated voice from the other side of the door. It is a mutter, but you still hear someone seems upsetty spaghetti.
I'm gonna just listen at the door. Not like super sneakily. I'm just gonna stand out and just listen for a moment.
All right. Beth, will you do me a solid? Make me a perception check in the first roll of this game.
Oof.
A 10. All right.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle. So you lean in to listen to the door. You're hearing two voices, one of which you recognize as the captain's voice. You hear that cool, sultry tone replying in these gilded words to this lower register voice. You can pick out a few words. Payment, dead zone, escort, and the name, V. All right. You then hear these like quick, heavy steps heading right for the door. What do?
I back up.
All right. The door slams open, narrowly missing you, and this dapper-looking dwarven male just kind of looks over at you, looks back at the captain, hisses something in Dwarvish, and just stomps away, his cheeks all red as he just kind of goes. And as you look past him, you see the large open room with myriad windows, and you see a tan woman with long, luscious auburn hair sitting lazily on a couch, her feet up on the armrests, and she kind of eyes you, smiles, and goes, "Ah, Sophie, do come in. I've been expecting you."
Oh, so, well, what did you want to talk to me about? Nanny came and he was pretty urgent.
As you know, you are one of my best. Quite good with your skills. I'm in needing of a very big favor. You can do this for me, no?
I don't see why not. What's the favor?
There is a man that I need my eyes on. Very interesting man. And seeing as you are so good at making friends, I am very much hoping you can go and pick him up and bring him to a ship we may be escorting to the island of Dire.
I love making new friends. I think I'll get right on that. You should tell Nanny to take a nice sun nap, though. I think. I'm just saying.
I would, but I love it so much when he worries. The little furrow he gets in his brow. It's very cute.
It is very cute. It's so cute. Do you think he knows how cute it is?
You should tell him. He would love that.
And then he'd get more Cute. I'll do that on my way out, and then I'll tell you about it later. What do you think?
This is why you are my favorites. Now, Selfie, one last thing. Come closer. This V will be at the Merchants Alliance, and you know our history with them. Make sure to play nice with those in the building, but if they ask you which ship you are from, just say that the Merc Guild has sent you. After all, we don't want to ruffle any feathers.
Sounds good. I'll be on my way then.
Very well. I will see you very soon. You go to leave. And we are going to cut to a different location. Far in the north, surrounded by grand mansions and beautiful, quaint shops, you see these cobblestone streets, and everything looks immaculate and polished. And in the center is the largest building, and it is painted this palsy and green color. And deep within the confines of this building is a office. V, you are standing in the middle of this office, and you are facing your current employer is a name for what you would consider this person, at least the professional name for what you would consider this person. It is a dark-haired, salt and pepper halfling. He's got crow's feet near his eyes. He's wearing this little dapper suit with like a little fake flower sticking out of his pocket. He smells like aftershave, but in the worst way. You know what I mean? Where it's just like there's a little too much.
No, I know precisely what you mean.
Mm-hmm. And he looks at you with an appraising eye, and you would know him as Barnum Lightfoot.
Gotcha.
So, read through your resume. V, was it?
Yes. You can call me that if you wish.
I think I will. As you know, the shipment that we are delivering is of high importance, vital, and I need you to make sure that everything remains intact, exactly as designed. No modifications, nothing lifted or stolen by anyone with particularly light fingers. You know, pirates, the scavengers, the Salvation, any of those sorts.
Seems simple enough.
Good. You are going to be tasked to watch over everything, and I expect, he pushes up his tiny little glasses into the bridge of his nose, and it reveals just like these sharp gray eyes as he looks at you. I expect a full report when you get to Dyer, through our carrier service there, of course.
All right. Are there any expectations of to the particular troubles that this shipment could encounter? You know, the sort of thing where I should keep my eyes out for more than just your generic threats.
Based on the course we're charted, you're headed right into Anchor territory. Though I did hire a group of mercenaries to take care of the worst of it, there is one other issue, though. The only people who are willing to escort the ship are unsavory sorts.
Well, when you're going into Anchor territory, that's to be expected, I suppose. Although I wonder if I should not be offended that you would hire me for this after saying that.
Unfortunately, you are the best we have here.
Oh, indeed. It's really unfortunate.
And of course, if everything makes it there intact, you will get your agreed on value, the ore in question.
Indeed. 7 ounces of iron, 2 ounces of steel. Sorry, not steel, copper, and a small amount of aluminium.
Yes, exactly. Now, if you will leave, your escort should be here. It seems to be some sort of merc woman.
More mercenaries. Lovely. Oh well, at least I can depend on them to be a bit less... You know what? That's neither here nor there.
All right. As you leave the office, you go into the hallway. There's a hustle and bustle of people, like, going to and from, having, like, large amount of paperwork. So you hear calling in the distance. Seems like people are keeping track of some sort of mineral shortage over in a different island. And you see a young secretary, a young man, wearing this dapper little bow tie as he gestures you towards the waiting area, where you see several people. You see a human female just kind of waiting around, chewing on something. She has a knife in her hands and she's picking underneath her finger beds. You see an elf male who is just kind of staring out the window. You see he has a stack of paperwork on his lap. And you see a tall, slender elven woman with bags under her eyes, leaning against the door frame, seemingly staring out the window with an expression of, what would you say your expression looks like right now, Selfie?
She looks like she wants to take a nap. She's very tired. She's fine to be here, but she'd rather be napping. It's clear she'd rather be asleep.
And that's what you see, V.
Alright, V is just going to look over the elven woman, notice something in particular, and then make his way over to her. And as he arrives, he's going to say, "Pardon me, are you the escort that I am meant to be waiting here for?"
Is your name V?
It is indeed.
Well, then you and I are best friends. Let's go.
Best friends, that's rather coming on strongly, don't you think? We've literally
No,
only just
come on,
met.
let's go.
Fine, jeez, I suppose. Well, it's better than just waiting around doing nothing.
All right.
I'd rather be taking a nap. Let's go.
Of course you would be. You look like you haven't slept in years.
You would know a lot about that, wouldn't you?
I would. It's very fun sleeping. You should try it sometime.
Oh, I do. I do. Unfortunately, this hobgoblin had to wake me up. He is rather sweet, though, so I forgive him.
All right. So you two kind of walk down the street. You head off to your own, and we are going to cut to the it's the west. I have to remember which way is which. To the west, to the Merc Guild. It is a kind of shoddily put together building made of different sorts of woods. You all see that it is just kind of held together by planks and stakes and all that stuff. And there is a man there, a dwarven man that comes in, his cheeks red and in a flush. He's kind of makes his way in very quickly. And he looks up and he sees a tall minotaur. And why don't you describe yourself for the class, Andrew?
Hold on. I actually have to close Digit's sheet so I can get a picture of him up here. But Digit is a oh goodness, I think not including the size of his horns, he's 6'9", but with the horns included, he's well over a couple inches over 7 feet tall. This large man wearing these flowing white and sky blue robes, an orange bead necklace, and a telltale blue mask, like a domino mask, that people in the know would recognize instantaneously. He seems calm, almost like adorably so at all times, and serene with his surroundings.
All right. So this man, Travok, you know him as, is this very dapperly dressed man. He kind of nods at you and gestures for you to come with him. And you leave the hustle and bustle of all this like big room with a bunch of benches in it. There's a bunch of people waiting, and there's a whole desk and like people signing people up, and just imagine hell DMV, and that's what this place looks like. It's just horrifying. And you come back into this tiny, dimly lit office. There's one tiny window. It smells musky. There's papers scattered all over the place. The desk is hardly put together. And Travok sits down in this chair that is far too big for him and gestures to the chair across the way.
Oh, thank you very much. How may I help you, my friend?
All right, Digit. You've been signed up here for several months now, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct, Mr. Dunkill. I have been here for several months.
That's right. As you being one of our more senior members, I have a special assignment for you, and I would very much appreciate your help with a big task. It'll pay real well, just as long as you don't ask too many questions.
Of course, my friend. How many questions am I allowed to ask?
Well, it's really simple, really. The first step is just recruiting. There's a little bit of orientation. We have two new members joining our ranks. We have a male, a half-elf male. He lives over by the Sailors Union. His buddy, what was his name? And he starts to dig through papers and mutter to himself, "Oh, yeah, Elver. His buddy Elver sent him and says he needs a job real bad, needs cash or something. So I'm going to need you to pick him up, just orientate him to the general procedures of the Merc Guild, get him to sign the insurance liability forms. That would be great. And there's another woman, dwarven woman. She should be at the Tipsy Tavern. Her name is Clara, and I'm gonna need you to pick her up and also bring her to the docks, where you should meet a man. What's his name? First Officer Hardfoot, and he should escort you to a ship that you will just stay on and protect until you get back to Dire. If that's agreeable, and of course, payment in full when you return.
Of course. Just to make sure I have this all right, I'm looking for a man by the name of Elver.
No, you're looking for a man by the name of, gosh, what is his name? Zigsil, I think.
Zigzil? Okay, I'm looking for a man by the name of Zigzil, a woman by the name of Clara, and then upon finding them, I'm to seek out First Officer Hardfoot for my assignment.
That's correct. He should be at the southeastern docks.
Okay. I think I can do that. I can bring these wayward sheep into our humble flock.
I've talked to you about this. I don't. You're skirting the line with that, and
you're right.
If you just didn't refer to your coworkers as sheep and us as a flock, that would be great. HR is just getting a little concerned by the way you're phrasing things. No offense.
You've been over this with me many times, and I apologize for the miscommunication. I will no longer refer to my coworkers as sheep. Is there a preferred animal nomenclature they would rather go by?
Okay, probably just don't refer to your coworkers as like some sort of animal. That would just be grand.
Are birds animals? Are clouds animals?
Okay, I feel like now you're just kind of pushing buttons, and I don't know if it's on purpose or if you just genuinely don't know, sir.
Sorry, I started pondering. That's my fault. Again, I apologize, my friend.
Alright, well, if you could go do that, here is the liability agreement. As you know, It just states that any bodily harm that occurs past, a healing fee of 50 gold is not on us, and it's on you. And, just the other stuff about being eaten whole, sending your money to the next of kin, and of course, just the typical if you get poisoned, burnt alive by acid, hit by thunder, devoured by an anchor monster, ripped apart by an anchor monster, eviscerated, lose your head, all those typical things. Not our liability, but
It is
also we
amazing to
appreciate
me.
you.
It is amazing to me how frequently sailors are struck by lightning on the open sky.
It's odd that it just keeps happening. You would feel like it wouldn't, but just everything just seems to conduct lightning, so.
It makes sense when you think about it, but I try not to think about it. Anyway, I will pass these on to the people you have told me to do this to.
Thank you, Digit, and happy 3-month anniversary. As you know, the Merc Guild, we really appreciate our workers, and I got you
shucks.
this, and he hands you a little card.
Oh, this is amazing. What is it?
So you open it up, and it is a handwritten card that says, "Thank you for your service." And then it has Travak's little signature, and you see he drew a little flower, and it looked like he truly did his best, but the petals are supposed to be like rounder, but they look kind of like scribbled on. But he tried.
Travak, this is truly beautiful. This means a lot to me, and I will always treasure it. Thank you.
Shucks, man. Don't mention it. Anyways, y'all have a good time, and I'll see you when you get back, and stay safe out there.
Do not worry, my friend. I always stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
Blessings upon you.
I'll give you that one. All right. We are going to cut to the eastern part of Tri-Capital, the southeast, where we are in a tiny shack. This neighborhood, little fun music. This neighborhood is made of shaddily put together shacks. The streets are lined with filth. There are just animals running amok here. There is people just shoved into these tiny spaces living together. Families of 9 living in like a 1-bedroom sort of home. And snack dab in the middle of this area is a tiny, hastily put together shack made of wood and rope. The roof doesn't quite work. I'm going to change the music. We got to make this sadder.
No, this is great.
We got to make this sadder. The roof doesn't quite close, and there's no windows. The door is just a curtain that is tattered to pieces, and there is a man sitting on a bunch of planks with a sheet over it, and there is a tiny little fire, and he has like a little pan over it. And Zigzil, I want you to describe what you look like.
All right. So when you first, if you were to first get a glimpse of Zigzil, what you would see is probably more of a bum than anything else. Everything that he's wearing is not really brand new by any stretch. It's all kind of worn out. His hair is a kind of a messy tangle. His beard, he hasn't shaved in probably years. But the most striking thing about him is that he's got this mask on, and it covers his eyes and his nose for the most part. He can still breathe out of his nose. He's got these vials strapped to his leg that have all these weird, crazy names for him. But if you were to open them and smell them, you'd probably smell maybe an off pudding smell of salt and pepper and garlic, that sort of thing. He's got this poncho on that's got a mess of burns and patches. If you look closely, you can see kind of just like a mess of like hand stitching, like he's repaired this thing. So he's been around. Just by looking at him, you can tell he's been around.
Perfect. So, Zigzil, you are sitting alone in the shack, and you've been to several different places in your life, but nothing beats your home. And sitting here in this rundown shack, sitting in front of a stove that isn't a stove, you are very aware that you would rather be back home than here, but this is where you were called to. You know that Elver had asked you to come here, he had gotten you a job, and he had given you orders for things that you have to do and have to get done in order to get what you want in life. And as you're sitting here, you hear some children laughing outside. You hear just the chatter of just the general public as they pass your shack. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna probably take a look outside and see what the commotion's about with the children.
All right. You take a peek outside. You see that it is a bunch of kids, probably like 5 or 6 of them, just kind of chattering and fighting. And as you actually make me an insight check to see, like, why are these kids causing a ruckus? All right. With a 21, you zero in on one kid. It is a half-elf little boy. He's got this like hastily cut off hair. It looks like someone tried to like cut his hair with a dagger. He's got these really shabby clothes, and he is grabbing at something that these other kids have. This bigger human kid just shoves him to the ground. These group of kids laugh and run away, and you see this kid kind of slumping into himself. You catch out of the corner of your eye that those bigger kids had stolen what looks like a bit of bread.
I'm going to go out there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to basically try to get his bread back.
Okay. I would say it wouldn't take very long to catch up with these kids. I mean, they're kids. But how do you want to try to get this bread back? Do you want to try to like snatch it back with like an athletics check? Do you want to try to sleight of hand it away from them? Or do you want to just use the power of your own charisma to make these kids give it back?
Yeah, first of all, I'm going to basically give them a stern wording. It's like, you there, halt.
The biggest kid turns around, the human kid, and goes, yeah, what do you want?
I see you have something that does not belong to you.
It belongs to us because we took it.
That is called stealing, and it is against the law.
It's only stealing if you get caught, and you're not a cop.
That's where you're wrong. I am.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yes.
Make a deception check. And
For the
then
record,
take
he
your
believes.
whisper off. Oh, he believes. Then make me a persuasion check, and make sure you're not whispering. So 19. This kid looks like he's about to shit his pants because you've implied you're a cop. I didn't steal nothing. He throws the bread to the ground, and all 5 kids scatter.
And don't let me catch you stealing bread again.
Awesome. So there's a loaf of kind of hard tack bread on the ground. Not really a loaf, just like a chunk of it. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of try to brush it off. It's like I kind of look at it, oh, it's been on the ground, but I'm gonna bring it back to him. I'm gonna bring it back to the kid.
All right. So you come back to this kid. He's just sitting on the ground, and he's got this dirty face. And you, as soon as you step close, can hear just the familiar sound of his stomach growling. And this kid looks up with these big, wide, green eyes, and he just kind of stares at you. And he sees the hardtack in your hand, and you can see him kind of licking his lips. Yes, sir.
I got this bread back for you. Here, take it.
You go and you hand this kid this piece of bread, and he at first holds out his hand, and then he pulls it back really quickly, just kind of watching you for a second before he really quickly reaches out to grab it and like clings very close to this piece of bread. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
And you see him bite into it really quickly and just shove the rest down his shirt.
Guard yourself well in these streets, kid. I've been there. I know what it's like.
Yes, sir. And he gets up and he runs away. Digit, you see this man with a mask handing this kid a piece of bread. See this kid take a bite. The man is saying something. The kid shoves the bread down his shirt and runs away. And you are at the location where Travok said you would find Zigzil.
I think Digit kind of smiles, having seen this scene unfold, and as the child kind of scampers off. Dumb question. Did Digit get a physical description of Zigzil?
You would have enough to know vaguely what this person looked like.
Pardon me, my good sir. I'm looking for a Mr. Zigzil?
That's me.
Oh, wonderful. My name is Digit. I'm a representative of the Merchants Guild. I was told you were looking for work. Is that right?
Well, I was. I've got work now. What kind of work do you offer?
You would know that the work you were given was through the Mercs Guild.
Okay, so the Mercs Guild. I too have a job.
Yes, I believe this isn't coincidence. It is fate that binds us together, and also the assignment I received to come pick you up. But fate has many faces, my friend, and I think we've seen one of them today.
Are you a cow?
Well, cow is a bit of a hateful term. I prefer minotaur, but it is not wrong to say that I am a cow. It would be more accurate to say I am a bull, as I do not produce, so to speak.
Okay.
But
I like beef.
This is the second time I've had to tell someone this, but please don't eat me.
Oh, no. You clearly seem like an intelligent being. I would never eat one. No, not here anyway.
Now that
would be against the law.
This is the first time anyone's called me intelligent. Thank you very much, Mr. Zigzil.
You're welcome.
But come, we should not tarry too long in the streets here. We are to meet with another individual. Have you been to an establishment the locals know as the Tipsy Tower?
I do not believe so.
It is a place of mirth and revelry and drink. I do not myself partake, but perhaps we may go and have one of these beverages your kind so enjoy.
Do they serve food there?
I tried to
Digit.
order.
Make me a history check to see if the Tipsy Tavern serves food.
All right, my first check.
First check.
Oh man, that was almost real bad.
Jesus.
Holy shit,
Okay.
that's a 17 with a -1.
That's a 17 with a -1. That's pretty good. You have been to the Tipsy Tavern before. You've been there a few times. You've been there with work colleagues. You've mostly been there to pick up work colleagues because they get super drunk and someone needs to take them home. And you always volunteer to do this because you're a kind cow. But you would know that being to the Tipsy Tavern, you would know that you've seen people get served food there, but every time you try to order food there, the waitress on staff just either forgets, doesn't give you your order, or gives your order to someone else.
My friend, this is a difficult question you ask me. You see, with all of the intelligence I have gathered, it seems that this establishment does indeed serve food. However, despite my many attempts, I have never been served there. I do not know whether they serve food or not.
Well, we can go and see. I myself do not drink like yourself. I do not drink, but we may attempt to order some food. And if we do not get food, well, then I guess we will just sit there.
There is wisdom in just sitting sometimes. Very well. Let us head out to this Tipsy Tower.
All right. So you guys head towards the Tipsy Tower, which is actually where we're going to cut to. The Tipsy Tower is at the very western part of Tri-Capital. It is known as the Tipsy Tower because it is several stacks of different houses shoddily tacked onto one another and truly only being held up by a bunch of planks. There is no logic in the universe for why this place is still standing, but it is. And deep within this bustling tavern, there's just these wooden floors. It smells like ale and mead that's been spilled all over the floor. There's just a bunch of sailors there singing their sea shanties, chanting, just having a grand old time. And Carva, you are there in the Tipsy Tavern. And you're there in the Tipsy Tavern. You are looking around, and you have had your eye on the same dwarven woman for the past 5 minutes since she's walked in. She's wearing this thick leather armor with fur lined, and she has this like half-shaven head, these black eyes. She has a little bit of stubble growing, and she's drinking this drink. And you look over, and she's still there, and she's standing between your exit and, you're just kind of stuck in this back booth and praying to God that this woman does not see you. Because if she does, you know you are screwed.
Okay.
What are you going to try to do to get out of there?
Carva's gonna look around and look at the different tables and see if anyone looks like they're finishing up eating or drinking. Preferably tall people in a big group.
Make me a perception check. Ooh, 17. You guys are rolling really well today. With a 17, you see a group of tieflings that are about to finish their, what you think is beer. One person might have a glass of milk. You're uncertain. It seems a little weird. But they're kind of finishing up their drink. It looks like they were playing cards before. And you see that they are just a little bit past Clara, Gem Seeker. All you have to do is just sneak around her to get to that group, and they can get you out the door.
Okay. I'll look around the room, and she's not much taller than any of the tables in the tavern, so maybe she can try to bob and weave through some of the furniture to try to sneak through and
Hell
quietly.
Yeah. Okay, make me a stealth check. And this will be contested by, easy. Let's see. Yeah, easily. With the 21, you, with all the deftness and agility through your hard years of work, duck under a table and you start to just like wiggle your way out of there. Like you go underneath these tables with a bunch of folks that like are still sitting there, and you like weave through their legs, and you're just like, I'm not fucking getting caught today. And you're just hurrying, and you get to this tiefling table just as like one stands up and goes, all right, lads, back to the ship. I'll drive. And he starts to make his way. The three other tieflings stand up, and one of them goes, no, let's not drive. I'll drive. And just kind of starts to escort them out. With a 21, I'm just going to give that to you as you just kind of sneak in between their legs and start to head out towards the streets. As you do, you manage to sneak out the door, avoiding Clara. As you walk onto the streets, the tieflings going towards the dock, you're standing there, and you take one step forward, and you see two massive men. One is wearing a mask over his eyes and his nose, and appears to be a half-elf of some sort. And one is a massive minotaur with a white and blue mask, a mask of Aegis. Digit, you see a dwarven female. And you and Zigsil would know, dwarves, pretty rare to come by. You would bet that this is Clara.
Oh, I believe this is the one we are looking for. Hello? Hello?
Huh?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi?
Hey. Is this Clara?
Carva looks over her shoulder, and she's like, Clara, what are you looking for her for?
Well, we're looking for a dwarf by the name of Clara. My name is Digit. I am with the Merc Guild. I was just picking up my new friend Zigzil here for work with the guild. We were going to protect a ship in exchange for coin.
Oh, a ship.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Clara.
Perfect.
Make me a deception check.
I don't think...
anyone who wants can make an insight check.
I don't think Digit's going to try and contest this. He has no reason to.
Digit, this is Clara. Zigzil, you're looking at this dwarf, and you're like, it's rude to assume. So you're just kind of looking her up and down. Yeah, she seems pretty genuine. I mean, you've met sailors before. You know, they like sometimes are a little bit shifty until they like know what's actually going on. You've been on the road. You know what happens. This is Clara.
Greetings, Clara.
Hi there. What's the job?
Well, from what I was told, we are to guard a ship.
Let's keep walking though as we're talking. Let's keep walking as we're talking.
Certainly. Here, let me try and walk. The bar's a little crowded, and I don't want to step on anyone.
As we're walking around, I'm just kind of looking around to see if I can spot any food.
Make me a perception check. With a 13, there is a plate of food. It's just a little bit back. It appears to be some sort of baked potato.
I want to like examine this potato.
Make me an investigation check of this potato.
You should do detect good and evil. See if the potato's good.
Please stop ruining the BBEG. With an 18, it's a damn good potato. This isn't the best baked potato you've ever seen because you didn't cook it. This is a damn good baked potato. It's got all the fixins, it's got the butter, it's got the chives, it's got the cheese, the sour cream. It's like a good baked potato.
Is this a customer's dish, or is it like, where is it located?
This is in front of a human woman who's just sitting down, and it looks like she's about a few seconds away from biting into this potato. But it is still untouched.
Okay, I'm gonna wave down the nearest waiter, waitress, or whatever, and be like, I want one of these.
So you wave over this woman with curly hair. She has like one green eye, one blue eye, and she's got this little bit of buck teeth. Like, oh my god, yeah, I could like totally get you a potato.
Yes, but I want it to be exactly like this one that this woman here is eating.
Yes, I can do that. Make me an insight check.
A what check?
An insight check. Now, one, you trust that this has it under control. She's gonna get you that potato.
You blew it!
All right, sounds good.
This woman disappears into the crowd. Carva, you see that one of the people that had come to escort you has stopped to order a baked potato, and Clara is still at the bar.
I thought we were headed out of the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks
So we're
like
we're gonna...
my friend Zigzil, he was very interested in the food at this bar. Would it be okay if we wait for his baked potato? In fact, I was hoping to get a baked potato as well. Would
Yes,
you like
I will
it?
wait as long as it takes for my baked potato.
Yeah, let's
How many
stay
days
a
have you
while.
guys got? How many days have you guys got?
How many days?
Kit's not on top of the food serving here very well. You know what? Let me put in a good word for you with the wait staff. Hey, Kit.
Oh my god, Carva! Oh my god, it's been so long.
Still got those soup stones? I sold you?
Yeah, I still
Good.
have those. I've been
Good.
using them, and it makes my skin so clear.
Very good.
Uh-huh.
I love you, Kit.
Thank you. I love you too.
My two friends here,
Mhm.
I know they just put in an order for a baked potato.
Mhm.
And I was wondering if you could speed those up as quickly as possible.
Yeah, for you, Clarva, I can do whatever. I'll talk to Kat though, because I won't remember. Okay, love you.
thanks.
Goodbye.
Love you too.
Excuse me, waitress.
Hmm?
Kid,
Just Kat.
make sure that the tall bull man gets his order. He's had problems with this
Oh.
establishment in the
Oh, I'm
past.
sorry. I didn't mean to
Mhm.
If
cause
he
a
doesn't get
fuss.
his order, if he
Mhm.
doesn't get his order, I'm gonna have to leave a bad review.
Roll me an intimidation. 15. Her eyes go wide. No, Kat's gonna get mad at me again if I messed up another order.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
And I stare at Zigzil, like with an annoyed look.
What?
It's a little rude. I mean, you've never been here before. How do you know what their serving style is?
I know that this
Right.
man has had troubles in the past, and that's uncalled for.
Oh, I didn't want to rock the boat, so to speak, but I have had trouble
No, it's
receiving
okay.
my
It's okay,
potatoes
old
in the
man.
past.
So as this is happening, walking past this establishment is Selfie and V. And V, you would see in the window a half-elf with a mask and a minotaur with an Aegis mask. and you both would hear a commotion happening in the bar and like what sounds like a woman getting upset.
I mean, we have two options here. We could just keep walking, or like, I mean, I'm interested. I'm always curious, and the baked potatoes here. Those girls really serve me up. I play any song at all, and they just serve me up. You want a free baked potato? I can get us free baked potatoes, I think.
Last time I had a baked potato here, it was unsalted, unbuttered, and had absolutely nothing on it except the potato itself. So,
I mean, I think I can hook you up. These girls really love me. You want to try it? I mean, they're really good with all the stuff.
Sure, why not? I haven't eaten today yet.
And I would die for a baked potato right now. Let's go.
Ready? Fair enough.
All right. You guys walk in, and standing very close to the doorway, you see a dwarven woman with these huge bows in her hair and this big old brown eyes. You see a half-elf man wearing this mask over his face in full bone armor, and you see a minotaur who is wearing half a robe and is wearing an Aegis mask. And you see Kit, who you know to be not the one you want to order for. You want to ask for Cat. And Kit is just looking, and she has these big tears in her eyes, and she's like, "Oh, get the potato."
I'm gonna go up to these guys and be like, "You bullying my girl here? You bullying my girl? Are you really bullying her right now?"
Oh, I apologize, ma'am, but I should let you know that bully is a hateful word. I am not a bully. I am a simple cowman.
I've learned a lot in these past 5 minutes. If I know one thing, bully is a hateful word. You should not use that.
But I apologize. I did not mean to harsh the vibe upon our first meeting. My name is Digit. What's your name?
I'm Fenara Selfina. You can call me Fenara for now. We'll wait.
Nara, what a wonderful name. It has a wonderful
Selfina.
cadence.
So don't you? Yes, okay.
I have a hard time remembering nicknames, so yeah.
Fine, Selfie's fine.
All right.
Self what?
Selfie. My parents hate it. I love it because they hate it.
Okay.
Carva, as you're standing here, you see a half-elf man with this long silvery hair, and he has all sorts of interesting contraptions on his belt. Things that you've never seen before.
Swiper, no swiping.
Carva's gonna stay in her seat in between the two tall people, and she's gonna say, "Hi, everybody. I'm Clara. I have a weird question for you.
Yes.
What's that?"
What is what?
She points at some kind of shiny contraption on your belt.
Oh, this? Oh, these are some of my tools. This one here is a screwdriver. We have a wrench here. We have the soldering iron. We have the flame distributor. We have this.
That's the one, the flame distributor.
Oh,
That's
yes.
a...
Well, I
yeah.
can't use it here because it's potentially dangerous. So, essentially, what I do is I hook this up to my wrench or whatever else I'm using at the time, and it shoots a bolt of fire.
Interesting. How do you
That's why I
come
can't
up?
use it here.
Where'd you get that thing?
Oh, this is something I created about 7 years ago now. Probably
You
not
created
quite.
this.
Indeed. Everything I have on my belt and on my person, I made.
Can it bake a potato?
I can
Would you say?
definitely burn it. I don't know if I would use this to cook a potato.
Oh, so it's useless then.
I was hoping
Don't
it
you
would.
ever dare say anything like that
Well,
about my
hold on.
contraption ever
It's
again.
not completely useless. Okay?
There are a wide variety of tasks
sure-
this
Have
contraption
you-
could accomplish.
Exactly. I mean, the sugar on creme brulee, it'd be perfect for that. It'd be
Light a
perfect
candle for mood
Or
lighting.
if you waited too long to put cheese on your baked potato, you could go over that just a little bit from a distance, warm up that cheese just enough.
Ah, yes.
yeah.
I do
I
understand.
would like to
cheese.
reiterate that this is not a tool you would use for cooking. This is more for
I mean, but you could
Would-
use it for
settings and the
I would like to see you try.
Maybe.
Hey, Barrow,
would
I just
actually
want to.
not like. Sorry.
I mean, but we could try it. I mean, marshmallows. Have you ever had one?
What is a marshmallow?
Oh,
So as you guys start to have this conversation about how to use this device to cook, Kate comes back, and in her arms is just a whole sack of raw potatoes. I got you potatoes.
oh my girl.
Brilliant.
Good job.
Give me 5 of these. Please.
Okay,
And this is why I don't want.
one.
Keep going. Go ahead.
Wait, those aren't
That's
cooked.
two. That's two. Good
Two.
job. Very good. Continue.
Does
And
this
that would
one not
be-
know the
yeah.
numbers?
3.
6.
No. That's 3. But good job. Keep going.
3.
Listen, I am not a smart man, but even I can count to 5.
That's 4.
4.
Good job. All
I
right.
have
One
had
nine.
no formal schooling in the mathematics, but I believe
Beautiful.
Yes, kid.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so
I
proud
can
of you.
count to 5.
Yes, you can. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Kid,
So
you
that's
are
gonna
amazing.
Be.
What if I play you a song? What if I play
Or
you
a
a song?
song? Song
Yep.
is good.
I'll go play you a song, and then I go play a song.
Okay, roll me a performance check. But you guys have 5 raw potatoes on your table now.
I'm going to grab one and I'm just going to bite into it, see what it tastes like.
Harva,
All right.
Harva looks at.
You realize that potato's
V.
raw, right?
Harva looks at V, and then she looks at the flamethrower, and then she looks at V, and then she looks at the flamethrower.
Now I'm going to spit it out.
It wasn't a good potato because it's raw.
Yeah. This is raw, clearly. What have you done?
It's. Well, evidently she's done nothing with it, hence why it's raw.
Don't worry. We'll get this sorted. We'll go talk to Kat, right? We'll go to.
Mhm.
We'll talk,
There's
we'll
a
go
real
talk to Kat.
simple solution to this.
What's your
We are
solution?
not-
I'm interested.
Now's the time.
We are not
I
using
think
my
we need to
tools.
test that
You can
flamethrower.
prove. Now is the
Oh,
time
yes,
to prove
the flame-
yourself, friend.
We
You
need
can
to get-
show
we need to
us
get a
your invention
and
works.
Okay. I have already been kicked out of several buildings for accidentally setting them on fire during the
No,
experimental
we
phase of
don't
this
have to do
device.
it. We're gonna leave
At the
quietly
mention of
out of this bar, and we're
fire, I
gonna-
just go quiet.
All right. So, Carva, what were you saying?
I suggest that we borrow a metal pot from Kit. Get out of this bar, grab those potatoes, maybe go down a block or 2 and fire them up.
Ooh, that is a great idea. However, we do still need to meet with First Officer Hardfoot, I believe, now that we've met with you, Clara.
Ooh, old Hartfoot. I love him. He's so cute when he gets frustrated.
Oh.
No. Let's wait longer. He's so cute. Okay.
You two know
He's
First
so-
Officer Hardfoot. Are you also
No, his
going...
name is Nanny. His name is Nanny, first off. You have to call him Nanny.
Nanny.
He loves it. He just loves it.
Nanny. Got it.
Loves
Nanny.
this name.
Okay.
Very well.
He'll say that he doesn't, but
I love
deep down
nicknames.
inside, he loves it.
Say
His
that you can't
true
remember
self
the names.
loves this name. I
Yes,
see.
that's exactly it. You and I are gonna get along so good.
This is
All right.
fantastic. It seems we will be traveling together.
So,
We're traveling together. Fantastic.
excellent.
It is fantastic. Let's go.
So, you guys ask for a pot. Kit gives you a pot. and you decide to
Question, how long
leave.
did it take?
You know it didn't take long because you had grabbed both sides of her face and you said, pot. Get pot. And she's like, get a pot. And came back right away. You would know this pot is warm, likely because it was being used in the kitchen. She just grabbed the first pot she saw. There's still a little bit of stew at the bottom. You guys head out and you start heading towards the docks.
Harva is eagerly holding the pot out with the potatoes in it at me.
Oh yeah, and I'm just hyping about baked potatoes.
Fine. If I must conduct a demonstration, please set the pot down and step away from it.
Okay.
All right.
I need to monitor this closely.
Okay. So this is what I'm going to say to do. Because this is your arcane contraption and this is something you've worked on, I am going to have you make an intelligence check at advantage.
Well, he was just going to actually just straight up cast Firebolt at it.
I know, but that's to make sure it doesn't spread to any nearby buildings.
Right. Fair enough. Intelligence check at advantage.
I would say if you roll less than a 12, something is gonna catch fire.
Well, it's a good thing I rolled a 17.
Perfect.
Woo!
So you guys watch as V takes this device from his belt, aims it, and then there's just this huge explosion and it collides with this pot. Instantly, you smell stew and baked potato wafting through the air. V, I imagine you flip your little device, put it back in your belt.
He just does that thing where he does reverse, like he's spinning a revolver in his hand. He just does that with the tool.
Without a second thought, I'm going to take a few of my vials from my leg and start sprinkling over the stew.
All right, make me a cooking tools check to see how delicious you make the stew. All right, you add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, you get a little spice, you add a little bit of paprika, and when you do, it smells good. It smells like a good stew. You all still need to get to this boat.
I didn't use the good seasoning.
Yeah, I
just for
know.
the record.
You know what? Let's just try it like this, and then later we can try it with your good seasoning, right? I mean, it'll be perfect. Let's just. How are we gonna take the pie? That's still probably hot, isn't it?
I'd imagine that it's probably still hot to the point of melting.
Yeah. It's fine. We'll be fine.
To be honest, we're lucky it didn't completely explode.
I mean, that's an exciting way to make potatoes. I
again,
imagine we can grab this and go.
All right.
Some faffing about.
All right. Excellent. So you guys head to the docks, and you, Digit, would see a large hobgoblin with stubble on his chin, just kind of staring wistfully into the open sky. Down below the docks, you see he's kind of sitting casually. He's wearing this very light, casual wear. But even then, you all can see the muscle beneath the clothing. You, Selfie, see a very tired-looking nanny.
I love Nanny.
I know. Digit, Zigzil, V. You know this matches the description of Officer Hardfoot.
Nanny, we're back.
Nanny!
I really oh God, no. Please don't tell. No.
You're
Greetings,
so
Mr.
cute.
Nanny.
You're so cute.
No.
Frustrated. I love it so much. I'm gonna put my hand on his cheek and say, "You're so cute."
All right, this is definitely insubordination. I will be reporting this to the captain.
Wait,
And she's gonna be
insubordination.
so happy to see how frustrated you are because you're so cute.
insubordination? Where?
I feel uncomfortable. Who are these
What?
people?
They're coming with us. They're coming with us. We just kind of happened to pick them up. They said they had to report to you, so now we're here.
I believe we were actually requisitioned. You see, we are with the Merc Guild.
All right. Okay. Well, it's First Officer Hardfoot, or Zrock, if you want to get informal. It is a pleasure to have you on board. You will be staying aboard the ship in question. I see there are 4 of you, which means, and he points to you, V. You're the engineer.
Indeed. V, at your service, Nanny.
Just every day. Just every day.
And I will be your cook.
Sophie is going to stifle a laugh.
Well, it's so nice to meet you all.
And I'm Digit. And can I roll insight to see if he actually likes being called Nanny?
Roll me an insight check.
Oh boy. Oh man, this is the big one. This is the big one, you guys.
Nat 20, I feel it.
I'm going to do it too.
Come
right.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta get that insight. Where is it? Bam.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. This man is just playing hard to get. He loves the name Nanny. Digit, do you see a very tired man who he's probably made a lot of compromises in his life. A lot of people do. You think this is probably like the one line he tried so hard for people not to cross, but you know that his reaction to things is kind of cute. And you see why people keep crossing that line.
Well then, First Officer Hardfoot, I'm more than happy to, I travel light, so I don't take up a whole lot of space except, with this whole business.
What did you call me?
Why, First Officer Hardfoot, your given name and title, as you rightfully deserve.
He just straight up cries. You guys see this grown, huge hobgoblin, just tears fall down his cheeks.
There.
So
There. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Oh, good job,
Just
Aegis.
let
You made
Just
the
let it
officer
happen.
cry.
Just let it happen. You've needed this for a long time.
Well, good job, Aegis. You made the first officer cry.
I'm
This is
gonna.
the first step to healing.
I would like to do a persuasion on this gentleman. I would like to walk up to him, smile calmly, say, "Thank you for welcoming us aboard the ship, Mr. Nanny. Where is the kitchen? I would like to get to work."
And
Roll
that
me-
happened.
Roll me a persuasion check at disadvantage because you're calling this man Nanny. With an 8.
The tears are still
Yeah.
fresh.
It's on just get on the ship. Just get on the ship.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And he gestures you guys aboard this unnamed ship. And with that, I think you guys get on the ship. The air, the ocean below, it beckons. You see that Nanny gets ready. He starts to get everything ready to go. And with that, my friend, we are going to take a break.
Woo!
Woo!
Yay!
On your ship.
Yay!
Woo, woo. We made it on
It
the
took us an hour and a half to get past the first opening scene.
Yeah,
we made
but
the potatoes.
Listen, potatoes are very important.
We get bonus potato XP.
bonus potato XP.
Also, we have potatoes now.
Mhm.
Yes.
So just a reminder to everyone in chat, you can contribute your Dan bucks to do divine intervention. The purpose of that is to make the gods intervene in this world. You guys are in control of what the gods do.
That's right. We already
And
have like an absolutely unreal 12,000 Dan bucks pledged. So I don't know how many more there are floating around out there.
I
Oh, God.
We have 14.
14K.
So we need 6,000 more just to make something happen.
Oh my God, are we gonna get a divine intervention in the first session?
I hope so.
Potato!
Potato!
Kevin, do you have any
Oh.
Dan bucks?
Oh, 75% complete.
Oh my God. 75%. Kevin, if you've got Dan bucks, spend them now.
I think he might have already.
Leaving the whims of the gods up to chat. This is not going to end well.
Yes.
I believe in
Yes.
chat. I think chat can only do nice things. But with that, do you see how you can't contribute on your phone? Say on.
No.
But with that, Dandrew, do you want to send this to the loading screen?
Yeah. I will take us to the loading screen, and we will be back momentarily. See you in a second, baby.
Whiskey.
Shwa!
Hey guys, we're back. Don't mind me. I'm not eating guac and chips. That's someone else who's doing that.
Can we have some?
But, let me just give me a second. Oh,
Okay, can you drop one down to me?
I was eating nachos earlier.
Here, I'll drop you one. Get ready to catch it, and whoop.
perfect. All right.
Oh, thank you. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
All right. So you are all on the Yeoman, or not the Yeoman. We're all on the ship. I should have changed this over while y'all were on your break, but alas, here we are. Alas, we do that now.
Carva and V, you gotta get on the boat. You gotta drag your tokens. Oh no, we're leaving without you.
I'm eating potatoes. I
What
can't
do you
walk
mean?
and eat
We're already
potatoes
here.
at the same time.
Oh, you're
You're
here.
after it.
You are all aboard this unnamed ship. V, you would know that this ship was created for the people of Dire in order to help transfer completed textiles to and from Dire and cut out the middleman in terms of the Merc Guild and the Sailors Union. To everyone else, you were hired to either keep an eye on the people on the ship or to make sure the ship remains safe. Manning the helm right now is Nanny, or First Officer Hardfoot, but let's be honest, Nanny. And you know that the captain is on the Yeoman, which is the ship that is trailing right behind you, making sure there are no folks coming in. For all of you who want to know the route you are taking, please make me an intelligence check to see where you're going.
V was directly told, so he wouldn't need to make one, would he?
No, you would not.
Oh, see, I got that 2,000
I
I got that natural 20.
I in real life forgot, so.
All right. Oh, we are 350 Dan bucks away, guys.
Oh!
Hot
Ooh.
damn.
All right,
Oh,
so
no, we've hit 2K. We've hit 20K.
I spent my life savings, by the way.
thank you. Digit, you would know, like, this is a really weird route. Usually, and I will take you guys to the world map. So you guys were just at Tri-Capital, you're here. Usually when you go to Dire from Tri-Capital, you would head like this way between the Great Oak Island and Farmstead down to Dire. But you guys are going this way. I would say Selfie and Carva, you know this is an unusual route, and you know that is very, very close to a dead zone. And a dead zone in this case means very close to a hotspot where anchor activity is, which is very dangerous. I would say with your Nat 20, Zigzil, you would know you're headed straight towards a dead zone. And you know that this is because you've traveled the world a lot. You know, this is a trick that people use when they are desperate to avoid certain factions or potential piracy. But it comes at the risk of fighting anchor monsters. And it's often a toss-up to see what is more scary, fighting pirates or fighting monsters.
Can I share that with the rest of the crew?
You may.
Okay, I'm going to do that. It's like, listen, we're taking a pretty dangerous route here. So clearly the captain is sort of desperate, and we need to be ready for trouble.
It might less be the captain and more of the people who are hiring us, if I had to make an assumption.
I mean, danger either way, right? So, caution.
Well, we are in the open sky, so it's to be expected.
Oh, as long as no one tries to throw anyone else overboard, we should be fine.
This route, I know, could lead us to an anchor incursion.
This does remind me, did you all remember to sign your waivers? That is quite important to the guild.
I hate those things. I hate those things so much.
Do you have a waiver?
Zigzag would have.
So when he says this, Carva, like I imagine Digit, you give Carva this contract, and this contract stipulates that you are an employee of the Merc Guild. However, they are not liable for any of these horrible things happening to you. Zigzag, of course you sign this. It is only a contract and the law. Selkie, you've heard of no such contract. You have served under the yeoman for years, and you have a loose verbal agreement with the captain. You kind of come and go as you please. For you, V, you find yourself when you hear contract, you find yourself in a very precarious and interesting position. You have worked with the Merchants Alliance for a long time, and you've done everything within your power not to sign contracts with the Merchants Alliance. The reason being, you've heard terrible and horrible rumors about what the Merchants Alliance does in terms of contracts. So you're a freelancer as much as possible.
Sorry, Tori, there was a brief air horn because holy crap, 20k damn bucks raised.
Divine intervention. You know what that means. Throw up the pole.
Damn, choose a deity to invoke. So the poll is up now. You can do DI or Divine Intervention to check out your options. You can choose from any of the gods except for Mirth. Mirth.
So the way this works, we can only put up 5 gods at a time. If you want, whoever wins this round gets wiped off the board, and Mirth gets added on. So we'll see. We'll see whatever you guys vote for.
Yeah, we can't invoke Mirth the first time around, but the second time, Mirth is a viable option. So keep in mind, each time you invoke a deity, that means you can't invoke him next time.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys, but you know that, V, that you make it a habit not to sign contracts. No one mind as I eat this chip with guac.
No.
Sorry, I got distracted for a moment.
This rum and coke is making me warm.
Hell yeah.
It is warm in this room.
I'll say Carva takes the piece of paper from Digit. Digit was the one handing him out, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And she'll say, "Oh, thank you." And then she walks over to the potato pot and serves herself up a potato on her paper plate.
Oh, actually, you're supposed to. Oh no, it's fine.
Oh, what?
I'm
Are
sure
you guys gonna
it's-
eat these? They're still warm. We gotta eat them when they're still warm.
I'm going to want to make
I'll
sure
take
that
one of those.
everybody
You
signs
wanna-
one of these
You wanna hand
waivers.
one to me, Carva?
Yeah. And she serves up a potato onto. Just hold out your paper plate there.
Hey, make sure you sign that waiver. You haven't signed it yet.
Can I get one of those paper plates, please?
Actually, they're safety waivers, you see, because we are in mortal danger.
Right. Can I have one?
Hey,
Please?
sign the waiver.
It is
Okay.
important.
But can I? Okay. Yeah. Can I have it?
Here you go. Here you go, Sophie.
Thank you. Thank you.
So-
Here, all right, I'm ready now.
I do have multiples of these documents in case you need extras for your files.
So, Zigzil, are you trying to convince Carva to sign this waiver? Or sorry, Clara, as you know her.
Yes.
It's Clara.
So how are you trying to get her to do this?
I'm going to say, hey, you need to sign that document.
Okay, yeah, I'll sign one after I eat.
No,
I'm just so
right,
hungry, you know.
right now the mission has started, and they should have been signed before we even got on board the ship. So you need to
What?
sign it right now.
I'm just gonna.
It's
Can
not-
I just? It's not a huge deal. Like it's really not. I don't think.
Yeah,
Let's
It
I'm
is
just-
a big deal. It's
I'm already
law.
on the boat.
Okay, right. Well, I just think that let's just move on. Let's just move on. You know, she said she'd get to it, so let's just chill.
So let's all just enjoy a potato. I mean,
Listen, there's one thing more
It's
important
great.
to me
It's
than
great.
food, and it's the law. You need to sign these papers right now.
Well, technically
right.
speaking, it's not illegal. It's just a
Okay.
liability risk, from what I understand.
I would like to take a pause because Anchor has over 40.
Oh shit! Cattail's catching up. It's Cattail versus
Cattail.
Anchor. This is wild.
All right. But as this occurs, the cool breeze of the sky ocean goes still. You all hear a rumble of something, and everyone roll me a nature check as you enter into like a purple, misty area.
That is a natural 1.
Whoa!
I didn't do much better.
Damn. That's an 18 with a -1 to nature.
All right. So, my sweet friend, V and Selfie and Zigzil, you're kind of wrapped up in this whole debacle of like, sign the paper, don't sign the paper. What
Sign
is the law?
It doesn't matter.
Carva and Digit, you enter the purple mist. 200 votes for the Anchor, guys.
Please stop.
Jesus.
Somebody wants us dead.
So,
Tori, let me know when you want this to get cut off, because I made it 10 minutes. We've still got some time left on it.
I would say give it one more minute. You hear the rumbling and crash as the storms hit above. Carva and Digit, you look around. You are in a dead space. You know this is where the anchor lies. And as you hear the crash and as the wind goes still and then suddenly hits with a burst, rain hits your deck, splashing on everything. You hear Nanny screaming from the helm, "Tie down the sails!" As you guys look up and you see the sails threatening to be ripped off. What do you do?
I do what he says.
Yes,
Okay.
I know a thing or two about quote unquote sailing, so I'm going to help as well.
Okay, so what do you do? Do you try to tie down the sails? What are you doing?
They're just gonna try and do a kip up and try and climb up the mast so that he can start to securing rigging from up there.
Okay. What about you, Selfie, and Zigzil?
Yeah, I'm gonna
How much
try
does
to
she know
tie down
about
the sails
ships?
like the captain said.
I'll just do what I'm told, but like
All right.
personally, I don't know about ships, so
So I would say it's raining pretty heavily. Digit, roll me an acrobatics check at disadvantage because there's a bunch of wet stuff there unless someone wants to help him try to get up there. I would say Selfie.
Carva can.
All right. How are you going to help him, Carva?
I'm going to climb up the other side of the same pole.
Okay, so you guys are
And-
going to work together to kind of make sure you stay anchored to this pole and don't get blown off or fall down. All right, both of you make me an athletics check at advantage. I would
Ooh.
say Selfie and Zigzil, while you guys are doing an athletics check, one of you can help the other by trying to make sure these ropes stay fastened. Who wants to take the advantage?
I'll help you. I'll help you.
All right, go ahead and roll.
I'll be the one tying it down. Sorry.
Okay. So, okay.
Never mind.
Carva and Digit, you guys are able to nimbly climb your way up. At one point, Carva, with the rain and the wind, you're so small that you think you're going to be blown away, and you feel this giant hand grab onto you as like your fingers start to come loose from the mast, and Digit is holding you on and gestures you up and helps you get up. You both are able to climb up without a problem. Was it Zigzil who took the advantage?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Zigzil, you go and you grab onto this rope, and Selfie, you are holding that rope too, and you're both trying to keep it tight, and the rain is blowing and the wind is blowing, and Zigzil, you feel the rope burning into your hand. You wrap it around your arm. You're sacrificing like your body at this point to try, and you can sacrifice your body at this point and lose HP to try to keep these sails going, or you can let them go. It's starting to hurt though.
I'm not letting go.
All right, I am going to roll something really quick. All right, Zigzil, in an effort to keep these sails secured, you take 7 points of damage to yourself. I need a team, Carva and Digit. One of you can make me an athletics check. The other one can give the other advantage to make sure the other sail maintains.
What do you think?
Carva, do you want to keep giving me?
Yeah, you just help me keep from flying off the pole, so I'll help you.
Yep. I'm a pretty strong cow man, so I'll roll my athletics at advantage.
All right. So you bunker down and you hold on to this thing and you feel it start to slip, and Carva, with your deft hands, you kind of grab onto it and you ground yourself, and you guys are able to keep these two sails from going. There is one sail left, B. You see Nanny being whipped around trying to hold this thing down. What do you do?
V would run over immediately to Nanny's side and just he'll take the rope and he'll start looking around the immediate area for places to anchor it down onto the ship. Like anything, like maybe anchor it to like some guard railing at the side or something that's currently bolted down on the ship.
All right, make me a perception check to see where you want to do. Everyone, move yourselves to the mast that has sails. So here's a mast, and let me know which one you guys are at.
I think Digit would be at the main mast, so the central one.
So you would know, V, that there is railings here, and these would do. This wood has been, this wood, you know, from the building process, has been cured. It is strong. It is as strong as steel. You just need to get the rope tied. What do you do?
All right. Let's say the wrong name. V is going to call out to Nanny and say, "Over here! Help me tie the rope here!"
All right. Okay.
And he will guide Nanny over to this railing here and try to tie the rope onto this.
Okay. I need you to make a sleight of hand.
Is Nanny helping me out, or do I just roll straight?
Nanny's helping you out, so you can roll an advantage.
Sleight of hand at advantage. That is a 24.
All right. With a 24, you guys managed to tie this. You guys have saved all of the sails, but there's another crash and another crack of thunder. And you guys smell salt and death and decay.
Oh, great.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's not good.
you look up and you see standing, floating on the ship,
The heck?
a massive jellyfish. And you're all looking, the rain in your eyes as it drips down your faces. You see one jellyfish with these pink tendrils, and there's something odd in it. I need you all to make me a perception check.
We should have signed the waivers.
We should have signed the waivers. Okay. You all see what's in there. That is a human skull. And the jelly itself is stained crimson red. This is a king blood jelly. You've all heard stories of this. And you know that it is after one thing.
Jelly?
Like all anchor monsters.
More blood.
More blood.
Big potato blood?
Christ. Yeah, will it take potatoes? Christ alive, dude.
Probably
Is there
not.
enough time for V to like parkour his way down off the helm
Nope.
to the deck?
You are
Damn.
all divided.
Well, shit.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to ask for the first time ever, roll me initiative.
Yeah.
Make sure you click your token and then click the initiative button.
That is an 8 for initiative. Good start.
Dirty 20 for my first initiative, baby!
Oh, dang, Dandrew.
Nice.
It begins. Oh, also, Nerdicrus is here. Hey, how you doing? Tori, the poll has concluded.
Oh, I'm aware. It's coming.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
No.
Where is the
Oh,
initiative
no.
token? Real quick.
So click your token, and then initiative is when you look at your character sheet, next to armor class is the word initiative, and you're going to want to click that.
Oh, okay.
If you
Gotcha.
have your...
Mhm.
It's just to assign the initiative number to your tokens. That's why you have your token clicked.
Yeah,
When
your
you hit the-
initiative is right
Gotcha.
here. Actually, I can zoom in on that a little bit more.
Nah, she got it.
Yep.
I'll just
Good.
explain the function behind it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Is everyone on here? Digit, Selfie, V, Carve, and
Oh, I had to-
clobber time.
it's okay. I'll add you. Okay. Anchor
Oh,
got
sorry
rolled.
about that.
It's all good. Anchor was chosen. The deck of the ship is now difficult terrain.
Great.
Thanks, chat.
Thanks, Dang.
Guys.
Now, how does that affect us?
That means that you will all have half speed to move on this thing, and there will be moments where I will make you make strength saving throws and dex saving throws because the ship is unstable.
Oh,
Happy first combat. Thanks, Dang.
we're getting thrown into it. I love this.
I am straight up intimidated.
Yeah.
All right. Digit. I'm going to set a timer for something. No one look over here. Digit,
Oh shit.
it's your turn.
Question. Am I off the ground? Am I on like the deck of the ship?
You're on the top of the ship, this mast. You are about 40 feet up. You know there is a quick way to get down, but that way's gonna suck.
Ooh, man. Okay, that way is going to suck. How far is the drop from where I am to the deck? Is it like 30 feet? Like a story?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. All right.
I don't
All right.
think your cow body can handle it.
In the heat of the moment, Digit is going to turn to Carva and ask, Do you have any ranged weapons?
I got a couple, and she starts untying the 2 bows that are attached to the tops of her braids.
Get their attention. I'll try to attack. And Digit is going to ready an action for if one of the
I
blood
didn't mean
jellies.
to do that. Sorry.
It's all good. If one of the blood jellies comes within range so that he can like jump on top of one, he's going to ready an action to basically fall on top of one of these dudes and punch.
Perfect. Okay.
And that's Digit's first turn.
Excellent. Okay, Zigzil, you see blood jellies in front of you. You see a king blood jelly. What do you do?
Oh gosh. So is there consequences for letting go of like this rope that's tied around my arm or whatever?
The rope might fall off, or the sail might fall off, or it might not. You're unsure. But you have a partner there that can help you. You also know that if you saw B tying it to something and now it looks stable, you see there are various places that you could potentially tie this rope to.
Oh man, this is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really in range to do anything for Digit and Carva.
And there's a timer.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to secure this sail before I do anything.
All right, where are you going to secure it? You know there is a cannon here that seems pretty secure. There's a cannon here. There's railings right here.
Well, the railings are in range.
Okay. So you are going to run and tie it. Go ahead, make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh my god.
Great.
Okay.
Oh dear.
You go to try to tie it, but your hand, the one that you had sacrificed to make sure this thing stayed put, it's shaking. And it's not out of fear. It's damaged. You're trying and you're trying. Selfie, you're next. But before you go, the timer's gone off. Everyone on the deck of the ship, including Carva, make me a dex save. All right.
Finally, a good roll.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, after that one.
It's go from a nat 1 to a nat 20. It's fine. It's fine.
There is no such thing as moderation here. Only extremes.
19.
Okay.
7. Carva's happy with baked potato.
Okay. So, Selfie, V, Digit, and Zigzil, you managed to stay up. Zigzil, you managed to jump with the ship, so I will give you an additional 5 feet of movement. Make sure you're moving your token so they are where they're supposed to be. So Zigzil, I know you're over. Yeah, okay. But I'll give you an additional 5 feet, or with a nat 20, I will let you tie that off.
Yeah, I'm going to tie it off.
All right. Connie, so Carva and Nanny fall prone. When you fall prone, that means you are lying on your back. It's going to take half your movement to get back up, if you choose to get back up. When you're prone, any melee attacks against you have advantage, but any ranged attacks have disadvantage. All right. Selfie, it's your turn.
Okay, so I assume we've got the rope tied off now.
The rope is tied off now.
Okay. I am going to go over. Can I make it to Zigzil? I think I can, right?
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to go over to him, and I'm going to use Strike of the Antler on one of the blood jellies.
Okay.
touch, and then shoo, magic.
Okay, so this is a homebrew spell for all of you guys watching at home. So this will allow Zigzil to have advantage on his next attack.
I just have to attack.
You just have to attack. You have to get there and attack. But that being said, it's time for those nasty little blood jellies' turn. Am I
Good.
right, gang?
I want them to get closer so that I can attack them.
Right, within touching range, right?
Oh,
My bad, I used it too soon. I got too excited.
I want one of these bad boys to get within jumping range.
To very clarified, this spell is like our homebrew. I know Tori said it, but we decided to base it off of
Oh wow,
True
they can really get to us, huh?
It's
They
like True
are
Strike, but
flying.
useful.
Wow, perfect. Yeah, true strike, but useful. Because that's
Yeah.
why we... Yeah.
Oh hey, these things can move and they're flying. Oh wait.
Well, hey, that works perfect. I didn't use it too soon. Perfect.
All right, so these two up here are going to try and attach to you guys. The one on the left is going to try and attach to you. Selfie
I don't want that.
does a 13 hit.
I'm armor class 14, so I assume no.
No, so this thing goes to like, you see they're jelly looking tendrils, but as soon as it gets close to you, these spikes protrude from them and go to stab into your skin, and you slap it away. Zigzil, this thing goes to attack and attach to you. Does a 23 hit.
What's that?
Does a 23 hit?
Oh yeah, I have a 16. Yeah.
So this thing, again, it reaches towards you, and this thing pierces through one of the joints in your armor, and you feel something stab into you. It is not draining from you yet. These thing is floating towards you guys. It needs another turn to get up to you guys.
If
V,
it's-
you see...
Oh, sorry.
It is. It's within jumping range.
If it is, that's gonna activate my reaction.
That's right.
And yeah, Digit is going to close that gap by taking a flying leap and giving this motherfucker the people's elbow.
You activated Digit's trap card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a attack roll. See if you hit it. Nat 20. First one of the night.
Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
Oh,
There
wait,
you
no, it's
go.
not the first. First
Ever.
attacking roll.
First
The
attack
first
roll
attack
ever.
roll.
Hold
Woo!
on, I gotta give myself a little something here.
Okay. And then Andrew, if you want to clear the Divine Intervention Community Challenge, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
set up the next one.
Oh hell
But
yeah.
let's see how much damage you've done.
Wabam! That is 5
Hey.
plus 3 points of bludgeoning DiMaggio.
And I would say, because this is really cool, you were about to take 8 less bludgeoning damage from falling.
I was about to take what now?
You're going to take 8 less bludgeoning damage. So you are going to only take 9 bludgeoning damage as you use this thing and impact into it, and it is eviscerated.
Dun, 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 dun.
Can we say I superhero land even though it hurts like hell?
Yeah, you do, and it looks rad as fuck. Boom!
That makes no sense.
There's
What
jelly
back?
all over this this ship,
Gross.
but
Up on aisle 2.
Digit looks cool as fuck. V, it's you.
It is indeed me. Okay, so seeing as this blood jelly is starting to get close, V is going to look over to Nettie and say, "Well, I guess it's your lucky day because I wasn't expecting to pull this out this early." He's going to reach into one of his back pouches, and from it he is going to pull out a box that looks like it should not have fit in there at all. It looks to be about the size of a small briefcase for the moment. Then he is going to whip out one of his tools, and with his bonus action, jam it into the side of the briefcase looking box, twist it, and then small little legs will protrude from the side and attach underneath his arm. The front of the small box will open up, and this long cylindrical protrusion will shoot out from the front. And essentially, a small cannon is now attached to his left arm.
Nice.
Ooh.
So,
Alright.
with his bonus action, I think is it an action to summon or a bonus action?
Cool.
I
The Eldritch
believe
Cannon,
I don't remember.
once you create a cannon, sorry, I haven't read this in a little bit. When you create the cannon, you determine its appearance. You learn. You take an action to. So this will be my action to create this cannon, and with his
Mhm.
bonus action, he is going to shoot. He's going to hold his arm out. He's going to say, "Well, let's have a blast, shall we?" And he is going to shoot a blast from the Eldritch Cannon at this thing.
A blast.
Boo.
Shut up! I've had to make that up off the top of my head.
Well, I thought it was clever.
And since I forgot to add the actual attack roll to my character sheet, I just have to roll a 20 plus my spell ability modifier, which is a 6. So that's a d20. That'd be a total of 13 to hit.
Just misses.
Damn it.
Oh.
Dang.
Goes high. But
No.
just by an inch. It's the rain and you're unsure footing. You would hit this thing in an instant, but you are trying to keep yourself from falling. And as that happens, I need everyone to make me a strength saving throw, DC 10.
Lovely.
Everyone?
That's a nat 1.
All right.
I've rolled 3 nat 1s this
Oh
session
my
so far.
god, I finally got a nat 20.
Carva, you too.
I got a 22.
22.
Oh, same roll.
Nice.
Twinsies.
So I have to roll this guy. Strength. All right. So V, your shot goes wide because it goes above. You find yourself floating in the air for a second, and you're up above as the ship suddenly plummets. Everyone else, you manage to grab hold of something and anchor yourself down. V, I am going to need you to make me let's call this athletics, and you're going to get advantage because Nanny is going to reach out and grab for you.
Alrighty.
And this is so you don't fly off this level.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
There you go. So
Another
you-
1 to
Damn.
20.
Another
Yeah,
1 to
what the-
20. We'd love to see
That's
it.
how it's gonna be, I guess.
That's just how it's going to be. So you
Peaks and valleys, we call it.
peaks and valleys. You start to fly off. You feel Nanny grabbing onto you, and you use that like sort of momentum, and you force yourself back down, and you land just where you were. But you almost fell off the side of this railing.
Thanks, Nanny.
Yeah, it's not. There's so many things right now, and I don't have time. That being said, the king jelly
Oh.
sees its prey.
I am but a simple cow, man.
It's gonna attack you, dude.
Ooh.
Does an 18 hit?
Does an 18 hit? Yes, actually. Just barely.
You-
17 AC.
You take 14 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a con save DC 12.
Ouchie, wawa. Con save DC 12. Okay, alright. 21.
Ooh, you feel this thing put one of its tentacles, and it like slams into you, and you feel like a barbed stab into your exposed flesh, and you feel something foreign and cold starting to course through your veins, but you center yourself and you remember your teachings, and you remember you are Aegis, and you push it. You grab onto it, rip it out, and this poison oozes out of your exposed wound. You will not fall to the anchor ever.
Yes.
All right. You, because you passed this check, Andrew, you do not need to worry about the poison effect for the rest of this fight. Carva,
For the rest of this fight?
for the rest of this fight.
Shit.
All right.
Damn. That's pretty good.
Amazing, dude. Amazing.
Yeah.
Jelly Daddy very mad.
Very mad. Carva, you are prone. It is raining. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
She's going to, she's taking a second, she's marveling with jelly all over her face at everything Digit's done so far to the jellies. She's gonna get up for her movement. Carva has cunning action, which means I can take a bonus action to dash.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because I don't know if I'll have enough movement to normally get around to the other side of the jelly, but I want to go over here, so I'm...
Okay, so you stand up, and that's going to take 10 feet of movement for you, because it's half your movement. You are 40 feet above on this mast. There's a way to get down.
No? Okay.
No, you fell to your back on this mast, but you didn't fall all the way down.
Okay.
If you jump down, you will take falling damage unless you can find a creative way to get down. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reward any creativity you can think of. You're on a mast, there's a bunch of ropes, it's raining. You saw Digit jump down, there is just jelly all over this pole. What are you going to do?
She is going to, so there's ropes. She's going to, is there any rope that's not keeping a sail attached to the mast that she can cut off?
There's the normal ladder rope sort of situation that you guys had kind of used to get your way up.
Okay. She's gonna take her short sword out and just cut through the rungs of the rope ladder and kind of slide herself down via the rope that way.
Hell yeah! Make me a acrobatics check. Just to see how cool this looks. All right.
11.
It's not the prettiest thing in the whole world what you're doing. But God, do you make it fucking cool as shit. As you land, you're on the ground. You've used your full movement, but you can use your bonus action to get to the other side of the blood jelly. What are you going to do?
She's gonna swing her short sword at it.
Make me an attack. A 19 hits. Roll me damage. Ooh, that hurts. So, Digit, you destroy this thing. This thing goes and it rips into you, and you see this blur out of the corner of your eye, and then you see a sword made of stone pierce into this thing and rip out some of the blood, and it starts to pour on the deck around you guys. That was pretty fucking hefty. All right.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Before we go,
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. Before we go any further, the timer went off. Y'all heard it.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I'm going to need you guys to make me a... Let's call this another dex saving throw. As you all notice that the rigging holding the barrels and all that stuff back are coming loose. This is to dodge out of the way.
Come on, Digit buddy.
Is there any that
These are all bad.
the helm area?
Yes!
Dex saving.
Digit, good job.
Oh my god.
Does that apply to V and Danny as well
This
because
is
we're up on the helm area?
terrible.
Yes.
Alrighty.
So, y'all can't see, but I have 3 hit points. I needed to pass that check.
That is a 7.
All right. So, wow, guys. David, it's a dex save, so I'll let you reroll.
Wait, oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm giving you the chance.
Oh.
That's not as. I mean, it's fine. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Digit, Nanny, and Zigzil pass the dex save. I would say Nanny barely scrapes by and like flings his body out of the way. Zigzil, you use that damaged part of your arm and you smash a barrel in half. And Digit, you see this thing flying towards you, and with a deft palm, just push it out of the way. Carva and Selfie, these things come flying at you, and you just, the ground is so slick that you guys kind of lose your footing and you get hit. You all take 4 damage. V, you as well.
All of us?
Everyone who failed. So if you rolled below a 10, you take 4. Dang,
And
you
we do
made
that.
this happen. This was you. This was you, Dang.
Yeah, dang, what the heck? Also, do I lower this myself? Just checking.
Yes, you would change the number.
This is beautiful.
just-
Yes.
Just so everyone is aware at home, everyone has
putting-
access to look at a to have access to like what everyone's HP bar looks like, so they know what to do to save.
Every time I push my push the talk key, I keep putting Z into my character sheet.
Oh no.
I keep putting a little the squiggle, but the one above that, the not squiggle, that whatever that key is, by the 1. I don't know what it is. I keep doing that.
All right, Digit,
All right.
it's your turn.
The first thing Digit is going to do, I'm going to be burning my very first key point of the campaign to
Woo!
do Hands of Healing, which I'm going to ping in the chat. And I'll just read it out loud for everybody at home because I'm playing a Way of Empathy monk. At 3rd level, your mystical touch can mend wounds. As an action, you can spend 1 key point to touch a creature, for instance, a very friendly cow, and restore a number of hit points equal to a roll of your martial arts die plus your wisdom modifier.
Very tasty cow.
A very tasty cow. So he's going to be touching his chest as a glow envelops him, and I will be using my Hands of Healing on myself. So that is going to be 5 points of healing. Is that right? Yeah, that's 1d6 plus 3. That's yep. That's 5 points of healing. Well, that's better than nothing. It's my action, and then I'm going to be spending another key point. Seeing that this is a desperate situation, we've got to do something about this blood jelly. I'm spending another key point to do a key-fueled attack, which means if I spend a key point or more as part of my action, I can make 1 attack with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon as a bonus action. So this is then my bonus action to make a smack. But that's
All right.
an 8.
An 8 does not do it, unfortunately. So you heal yourself and this glow envelops you, and you go to strike at this thing, but its tendrils are in the way. It's trying to grab onto you, but you move your hand in a way so it misses you, but sacrificing your attack. This thing is fast, but you are faster. Zigzil, you have advantage on your attack. You feel this spirit within you. Even though you're on the deck of the ship and it is raining heavily, you feel almost like you're in another place. You can smell moss in the air. You can hear bird calls very faintly. Far off in the distance, you can see an elk, and it's staring down this blood jelly. What do you do?
So this thing is still attached to me, right?
It's still attached to you. You can use your action to remove it, or you can attack it.
Well, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack it. Yeah,
Okay,
with my longsword.
do it. Roll me an attack. 24 hits. Roll me damage.
Good job.
Ooh.
So you can click where it says longsword bone in the chat. All right. You decimate this thing. You cut into it, and a little bit of your blood started to seep in it, but you cut it off quickly, and you stop any blood flow from occurring. You've taken no damage from this thing, as it is destroyed.
Nice.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Oh, like as a bonus action? I don't know if there's anything I could do.
Okay. Then it is Selfie's turn.
Yikes!
I'm just gonna keep that one as a 3 for right now.
Sorry, I'm
Your
thinking.
face right now is what I have aspired to do as a DM of just like panic scroll.
Yeah, well, you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully, if this does not go well for you, I can help next time.
Well, it could go better. I was thinking about using Thunder Wave, but that could screw you over pretty badly, so. Question: Would could I use Vicious Mockery on this thing?
You sure can.
Yeah, mock it to death.
All right.
Mock it to death.
So what do you say to this thing?
It's super ugly and gross, not because of what it looks like, but because of what it is and what it does,
Oh.
how it hurts people, and just how it just sucks the life out of everything around it. That massive piece of... Can I curse, Dandrew? Am I allowed?
Yeah, you can curse.
Okay, great. That massive piece of shit. He thinks he's so great. He can just suck the life out of everything around him. I don't fucking think so, you little shit.
Oh,
No.
nasty. All
You
right.
little nasty,
This thing
nasty skunk.
loses its color. It loses. Everyone in chat is really vibing with you right now. So
we got a
it
lot of
loses
virgins
its color.
in chat.
Well, virgins.
Ears.
It loses its color and it starts
Taking
to
your ear virginity.
slowly fall downwards. Is there anything else you want to do as a bonus action? Remember, you are a bard. You can give bardic inspiration.
Christian D&D stream, damn it.
This is a very big boat.
Bardic inspiration. Can I give that to? Wait, that's something I don't have that down actually. I should.
So bardic inspiration as a bonus action within anyone you could see, I think within 60 feet, you can just be like, I give you an inspiration, so they can use a d6 on their next ability check or attack roll to hit.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think
Yeah,
of.
definitely someone who's dealing with the king blood probably would be my...
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I think Dandrew could probably use it because health. Actually, could I possibly? Would healing word be something I can use?
Healing word is something you can use because you used a.
Cantrip.
Yep, you can use healing word.
Perfect.
Heal me.
Push your talk.
Hopefully the healing's good. Thank you guys. Sorry.
All right, so you're gonna go ahead and roll healing word. That's 1d4 plus your con. Not your con, your charisma.
Well, I gotta roll
Let's
a
start with the
charisma
C.
save to resist it.
I did that. Sorry.
Check the main character sheet. It might be on there next to the attack rolls and the like.
Yeah, it's on there. If you go to your front sheet, underneath hit dice, you should see Vicious Mockery, Thunderwave, Healing Word. Click Healing Word.
Oh,
this
okay,
is great combat music.
It really is.
Thank you, Kevin McLeod. Done it
McLeod.
again.
McLeod.
Clown.
Is that right?
Yep. So, Digit, what do you say to Digit to heal him?
I loved the way you jumped. It was so fucking cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Digit,
He seems like the type who appreciates encouragement, so there we go.
I feel
Digit,
encouraged.
you feel encouraged by these words. You stand a little bit taller. You are aegis. And this woman, Selfie, she believes in you.
Oh.
All right. With that, the timer has gone off,
Oh no.
but I will be kind.
Oh, thank
I will
God.
have everyone make me a con save because Andrew had made a joke earlier in this stream about lightning.
Man, these saving
Oh
rolls are not.
no!
The DC will be lower.
How is this kind?
Is this? Did I?
It is a con save because also the King Blood Jelly has to make the save one. Ooh, nanny.
Oh
I feel like
no!
most of my rolls have been not great.
All right, so anyone
It shouldn't be that low.
who rolled lower than a 10,
No!
Zigsil, and Nanny, and the Blood Jelly will now take damage.
But I've already. No!
They will take 9 lightning damage.
Ooh, that's Christmas dice.
Ow.
So basically, just Zig.
Zig and Nanny.
Oh no, not Nanny.
Nanny will be
Nanny.
fine.
9 is a
Oh,
lot
boy.
of damage.
I think I'm
That
gonna,
is a lot of
I
damage.
think I'm gonna have to heal.
To be fair, you did just get struck by lightning.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Next up in the order are the Blood Jelly, and they're gonna call some friends.
Sorry, I was talking to myself. That was myself this time.
No, it's okay. I know I'm giving you guys a lot to think about. So this first one is going to try to attach to you, Selfie.
No!
11, it misses. Again, it goes to hit you, and you just shove it away. You're
Yeah.
not dealing with this shit.
You nasty, wasty jelly. Get out of here.
This one on the wrong layer. It's gonna go for Nanny, who I didn't add into this fight, but he's just gonna go to the one, and he's just trying to keep this ship afloat. So he's fine, and it's gonna try to attack him. Misses. Okay. These new ones are going to come in with the beck and call. One is going for Carva. One is going for Digit. Or no. Let's see. Where can they reach? Because there's like a nasty, delicious man right here. This one's going to dash to get to you, Zigsil. And then these ones are going to dash to get over here. And that's their turn. V. There are these blood jellies in a line right here. What will you do?
If I know I was going to be surrounded, I would have chosen a different cannon, but this will work as well. Okay. So, V is going to reach onto his tool belt to whip out the same device he used to cook the potatoes before. He's going to point his cannon at the jelly to his left, the device to the jelly at his right, and he's going to fire one shot at both of them. So for his
Alright.
action, that'll be a firebolt,
Okay.
which will be a nat 1. God damn
no.
it. Can I get a good roll?
I would say Nanny with his turn, like getting surrounded by this, would have given you the help action, so you can take the advantage.
So damn, yay. So that'll be a 24 to hit instead, this one here.
Roll me damage.
That'll be 7 fire damage.
You roast this blood jelly like you roasted those potatoes. It's
Ooh.
gone.
Damn, they're weak.
Dinner.
The second shot will be at blood jelly number 2 here, which will be from the force cannon, or force ballista, the BOBB.
Mhm.
13 to hit.
Let's see. That one hits.
The ballistic oppressive blaster battery, as I like to call it.
Roll me damage.
The 11 force damage. Also, if it matters, it also gets blown back 5 feet.
Well, the remains of it do. Just whoosh, all over the ship. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes. Well, no, not yet. He'll use his movement to get over to here, since he has 15 feet of movement, and he can take it just
Perfect.
line up for a better shot later.
Cool
And
beans.
he ends his turn in defense mode.
Cool. It's the King Blood Jelly's turn, and it sees its prey. It's going to make an attack at you, Digit.
Oh boy.
22.
22 will hit.
You will take 16 bludgeoning.
And Digit's down.
Man, I wish I could.
No,
I want to get there to help them, but
we can't move very fast.
What is something creative that you can do to get there very fast?
I mean, I could leap this railing and dash, but that's got risks of its own.
It does. I'll make you roll for it. But if it's creative, I'll make you roll for it to get to.
Is there like any loose rigging or
throw
ropes that I can
Can you
like?
throw me?
We'll talk about it on your turn. So Carva, you see this thing hit Digit with its tendrils, and then they start to go and start to wrap around him. And it is your turn.
I want to try to chop through those tendrils so they don't.
Make me an attack. $11 does not hit it. You start to go, but like this thing, the tendrils, there's just so many. You're just chopping through, but it's just not enough. Is there anything you would like to do with your bonus action?
Let's see here. I don't have anything. I have fast hands.
What's
I
something
can use a
creative
bonus.
with fast hands?
So my short sword doesn't hit the
Mhm.
tendrils. But but I'm gonna use I can use an object action. Would an object be Digit's antlers or his horns?
I would say it might be hard for you to move him himself, but there are planks of wood that you can use to position between him and this jellyfish. So he won't take any additional damage for the following turn, which means he won't fail a death save, 2 death saves automatically.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab like a soaking piece of wood and just like try to get it in between Digit and shove its splinters into the jelly if I can.
Excellent. So you grab this piece of wood and you just twist your body and it wedges between the tendrils and Digit. You actually hear the as the barbs of the tendrils crack into the planks of wood. You've saved Digit for now.
Hold on,
Alright.
buddy.
Hold on, buddy.
Hold on.
Nanny is going to try to keep this shit afloat. Digit, I want you to whisper your first death save to me.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're doing it that way, huh?
We're doing it that way.
Fantastic. We don't know how close he is to death.
He'll know.
Always whisper rolls. All right, this should whisper.
Okay. Zigzil, you need to get. You see your kind cowman. Oh, Carva, if you move over there, you will take an opportunity attack.
Oh, sorry. I thought.
If
never
you
mind.
want, you can move over there. That's totally fine.
Never mind, because I was by the other blood jelly. You know what? Since I went and put that piece of wood in between Digit and that jelly, I'll just say, yeah, I moved.
I was gonna
around.
do it like you just threw it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I can't use my bonus action to disengage, because I used it for fast hands. Okay, never mind.
All right. So, Zigzil, you see the cowman, the beef boy, is down. You see Carva surrounded by various jellies. You see V over on the other deck. You see that Nanny is being surrounded. What do you do?
Okay, so you told me to get creative.
Get creative.
Okay, so this jelly that's kind of to my right here, right? He's floating above the, over the edge of the railing, basically, right?
That's correct. I see where this is going, and I'm very excited.
I'm going to jump the railing, try to grab hold of that jelly in a way that gets me at least a little bit of distance towards Digit. But as I'm coming down, I want to kind of just drive this thing into the ground.
Okay. Make me an acrobatics check. Let's see how fucking cool this looks.
Oh boy. Well, that's okay. This could be bad.
Fingers crossed. Oh no!
It's bad.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't look pretty. In fact, Selfie, at first you think Zigzil is being launched over the railing. Like, you're like, oh god, is there something else coming? Like, you're looking around for barrels. And then you see him drive this sword into this thing. I will give you this attack for free. Because that was a very creative idea.
Hey, thanks. So roll an attack.
Roll an attack. I'll give it to you for free. That was very creative.
14.
That hits. Roll me damage. Alright. This thing is destroyed. You are down here. You only use 5 feet of your movement.
All right, so I can basically move like 2 squares.
Yes, but you can also use your action to dash.
So 4 squares.
So you can do 3 squares for your action to dash, and then you can move an additional 2.
Okay.
So you can move 5 squares.
So like right here.
Yes.
Mm.
So within the next round, you can get to Digit, unless there's some creative way for him to get pushed to you.
I'm feeling pretty proud of that.
That was pretty cool. Selfie. It's your time. What are you going to do? You're up on deck. You see that there is one more jelly. The one you've insulted is just kind of lethargically floating. You see that Digit is down. You see Carva surrounded. You see Bee and Nanny getting swarmed.
I want to use. I think I'm just going to use Vicious Mockery again and just
Okay.
look at him and say, "You are worthless. Not even to you are so worthless. Your mother doesn't even find worth in you. She found no joy in giving birth to you. She laid all these eggs and she saw you. And what? What is this? You can't even. What is this?
She's like, she
shit?
saw all these millions of eggs and was like, that's the wrong color.
This jellyfish about the jelly wish he was never born.
I'm going to post some
Yeah.
Oh.
to the Jingles and Dangles Discord. And I want, Beth, for you to describe what I rolled.
Oh my.
You have to push. You have to push.
Oh my gosh, you are so worthless. You are so worthless. You can't even understand a goddamn thing I'm saying. From the day you were born, you didn't know what was going on, and it's almost like you were born only an hour ago. If that. Unfortunately, it looks like you were born about 5 or 10. So really, your intelligence, your knowledge of the world around you is just so completely worthless. That's what you are. You're not even worth my time, but I'll give it to you because it's the only thing you'll ever get.
And so bad that my ears are itching.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, this jellyfish rolled a nat 1. So it's a big old goose egg. And you see, Selfie, this thing just stops floating, falls to the ground, and just chooses not to exist anymore. You killed the jellyfish.
Yes, that's right, you little bitch.
You insulted a jellyfish to death.
Okay.
Sophie's talent. Do I have an opportunity to go somewhere now?
Yeah, you can move and use your bonus action.
Sweet. Well, I mean, I might as well. How far can I go? 3,
you can
right?
go 3 squares.
Okay. Like diagonally or like?
Yeah, just any 3 squares.
1, 2, like that 3 or like 1 less 3?
3. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. I just thought I would double check. Great, thank you. I'm set.
Hey, it is the blood jelly's turn. There's not many left. You guys just decimated.
I'm going.
This one here is going to attack Carva.
Oh, thank
Carva's
God.
right in front of it. Carva does a 16 hit.
Yes, it does, ma'am.
This thing latches onto your back, and you're just trying to yank it off. This one is going to go after UV, leaving Nanny's zone. So he's going to take an attack of opportunity really quick. I'm going to post something else to the chat really quick. And I want Andrew to describe this one.
I actually can't exit out of the chat. It'll break the video. But
All right, then never mind. I'm going to have 1 second. I'm going to have Liam describe this one then.
All right, what do you need me to describe?
I think it's in the Discord. It's in Dingles and Dangles.
It's going to be in Discord.
In the Dingle Dangles.
All right, go ahead,
here it is.
Liam.
All right, so what is Nanny carrying on him in terms of like equipment? Does he have that sack on his back still?
He has a sack on his back, but he has a dagger and he has a scimitar by his side. And
So here's what he is going to do.
Mhm.
He is going to reach behind him, grab the sack full of whatever it is, keeping his arm wrapped around the wheel, and as the jellyfish moves away, he's going to swing the sack and just start bashing it over and over, just screaming about how everyone calls him Natty. Fuck you, you stupid jellyfish! Don't you fucking dare get on my ship!
Yep.
That blood jelly,
Beautiful.
super dead.
Did Nanny just kill a jellyfish?
Nanny
Yes.
just got a nat 20 to kill a jellyfish.
Yo,
Yes,
Nanny!
Nanny, you're the best.
All right, V, it's you.
He is going to look to the jellyfish, look to Natty, and say, "Huh. All right, well done." First mate. V is going to turn around, and Digit is looking in rough shape, isn't he?
Digit's down.
Digits
Yeah.
is unconscious.
So, yes, in rough shape. Okay. Are there any ropes in the immediate vicinity of V?
Yeah, I would say there's ropes.
Alright. V is going to grab onto one of the ropes, and would it take his action for him to just quickly aim his fire projector and just cut the rope using that to swing more closer towards Digits?
I would say that would take an action.
Okay, because here's what he's going to do. He is going to use that, and he is going to swing he's going to swing as high up as he can, and using that momentum and in mid-air, he is going to then use his reaction to cast Featherfall.
Okay.
So he slows his descent to get close to the jelly.
Okay. Make me a acrobatics. See how close you can get.
That is a 15.
All right. 15, I'd say you're able to get about here.
All right, that's perfect.
Damn, good.
Would V be able to get to there instead of here?
I will allow it. Because
Right.
I'm a kind DM, as Dang says.
As he slowly falls to the ground, he will backflip once, and when he lands on the ground, he'll adopt a crouching motion and aim and level his force ballista at the king jelly
Ooh.
and take a shot. That is a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, love to
Blast
see it.
him,
Ruby
wow.
damage.
There you go.
Holy
Damn.
shit!
Okay, that is a total of 22 damage.
Liam, light of my life, man who tortures me every goddamn day. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
All right. After V lands down on the ground, he's going to crouch, holding the top of his arm to steady the cannon. He levels it directly forward at this thing and says, "Get the hell off our ship." And then the cannon is going to fire, and as it does, it lands dead center into that skull, pierces in, and then explodes, sending the viscera and everything in the northwestern direction between Carver and Digit, so it doesn't really get on either of them.
All right. That's beautiful. The smell of iron lingers heavily in the air. The blood jellies, king blood jellies. Carva, you have this thing attached to you. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna turn around and look at that thing and get it with my short sword. I'm gonna be like, see what happened to your big buddy there? You're going down.
All right, go ahead, roll me an attack. All right, roll me damage.
I don't know if this one has
It will.
sneak it.
It won't have sneak attack for this one, but you just cut into it. This is dead. You are all out of combat.
Ooh, can I go save? Can I go heal Digit now?
Yeah.
Can I cast this at level 2?
I'm gonna run up to
I have a
Digit and
level
kind of
2
be
spell,
like,
I think.
"You fought bravely.
Yeah, I'm
Good
gonna
job."
do it.
All right. So, Digit, you awaken and you breathe in, and the smell of just blood is everywhere. But you look up and you see rain in the sky. You then hear Zill coming over and just saying, "You fought bravely."
I'd be like, "Never have I seen a bull fight so well in all of my travels."
This is what must be done when evil threatens the world. Aegis acts. And I am Aegis. Whew.
Sure are, buddy.
Can I go over to Zrock and ask him if he's okay? I'll actually call him Zrock this time.
Yeah, sure. You go over there. You see Zorak just kind of holding the helm steady. See, there's a little bit of bruising on one of his arms.
Are you doing okay, Zrock?
Yeah. Listen, get your friends healed up. I don't know if we're gonna encounter any more anger out here. I'll be fine.
Okay, you sure? Was there anything else that you need? I don't know, I can pump you up a little bit.
I'll be fine. Trust me, I'm stronger than I look, kid.
I know. You're just so cute.
I will throw you overboard. The captain would never know. She would never know.
She loves me. She loves me. She'd miss me a lot, and you know it, and you'd miss me too.
Just say you left. She'd believe it. All right.
I'm gonna go find Nanny and be like, so that was crazy. Where's the kitchen?
Oh my god. I should have just crashed the boat. I should have just crashed it. Kitchen's below deck. Just bring your friend in there.
Excellent. And I'm just gonna find the kitchen.
All right. So you go below deck. Everyone, you are out of initiative. You did an excellent job. I would say you guys are going to sail for a while, probably for another night or so. Zigzag, during this time you get down, you see a full mess hall, full kitchen, everything in its proper place, everything brand new.
I'm just gonna start rearranging stuff.
Oh God. You should start rearranging stuff to your needs.
Yep.
Sophie, what are you doing?
I'm getting into a comfy bed and I'm gonna sleep because I have to sleep. I'm so fucking tired.
All right. You go to sleep.
Have we explained to chat why a high elf is sleeping?
Oh no, and none of your party has asked, but I think this would be a good time for maybe a character interaction, guys. I would say Digit, you are probably taken down below. I think Nanny would help you, being that he's like the second strongest. Carva, do you go with them? B, do you go with them? What's the plan?
V would check the engine, make sure nothing is overheated or broken down there first and foremost.
Make me investigation, or a Tinker Tools.
I'll take Tinker's tools.
Whoa!
Apparently, I'm very good at my job.
Double 20s.
Better be, damn.
Yeah, that's like extra good.
Extra good. You know what you were worried about the lightning damage and all the jostling with the ship, but you kind of look. The engine has sustained no damage. You suspect that most of the damage that was done was cosmetic, and to you guys with the blood jellies. But the engine is in working order.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, for the record, once the combat was over, the cannon that was like clinging onto V's arm would like crawl up his arm and just attach to his back underneath his cape.
That's
really
really
cool.
cool. I just want to say
And
that's
and that's where it'll sit for the next hour until it
Cool
deactivates, and then it's back into his bag of holding.
All right. Carva, what are you doing?
I think that I would. Is Zrock still on the deck? Just
He's
keeping
helping
an eye out for things?
Digit go downstairs, but if you want to keep watch, you can totally do that.
Yeah, if there's not anyone up top, I think I'd want to keep an eye out for anything else in the area.
Make me a perception check.
18.
With an 18, you make you're keeping pretty close eye. You've been on ships before. You know how quickly anchor can sneak up on you. You watch and you wait. Nothing seems to be... The vortexes that you normally see with the anchors don't seem to be forming. And as the sun starts to set and it starts to get darker, you keep a closer eye out, but you're not seeing anything. You decide to just kind of like hold your breath pretty much for the rest of the night, just keeping an eye out. Digit, you're getting taken downstairs. I am going to say that Miss Selfie is in like the crew quarters, and that's where First Officer Hardfoot would bring you and just kind of have you settle down next to her before leaving to go steer the ship.
Yeah, I think as he's like settled down, Digit's kind of patching himself up after this really rough fight. He's covered in bruises and like scorch marks from where the jelly's tentacles like touched him, and he at some point he turns and looks at Selfie, just kind of like drowsing and nodding off, and he'll say, "Oh, Miss Selfie? I haven't spent much time with elves, but I was under the impression that your people didn't need to sleep. I thought that you only had to meditate. Is this not true?
No, it hasn't been for long time now. When we came up into the skies, we started losing our magic. It was pretty gradual at first. And I just kind of had to, I was having to meditate longer and longer, and suddenly that wasn't working, and then starting to need to sleep. First it was like a few hours, and then it was 4 hours, 6 hours, and now I actually have to sleep a full night. A lot of people, my parents are one of these, they just won't sleep. A lot of us won't sleep because they think it's below them. I think that's stupid. It does feel weird to have to sleep after years of just meditating and everything being fine, but us coming up here hasn't really been easy on the elves. A lot of them, I'm sure, if you ever go to Old Haven, you'll probably see a lot of high elves work themselves to exhaustion. Some of them are in a permanent delirium because they won't sleep. Just constant sleep deprivation. It's not great. So I enjoy sleeping because it doesn't make me crazy. But it's not easy after not having to do this for years. So I have to sleep. So I'm gonna try to do that if that's cool.
It must be difficult. Well, don't let me keep you up. Don't stay awake on my account.
Well, it's nice that everyone else already understands the need to sleep. So I actually like hanging out with not high elves because of it. No one else is judging me for enjoying taking a nap because I need it.
It must be hard for other races to understand. They've never lived without sleep. To suddenly need to sleep must be very challenging.
Yeah, you could say so. But, it's not too bad. Lots of nightmares, though. Lots of nightmares. Cataclysm was terrible. It's usually that.
Wait, you say the cataclysm was terrible as if you were there. Were you alive during the Great Cataclysm?
I'm 117. So it happened, right before, around my birthday, somewhere around there. I can't quite remember. It was all pretty chaotic.
Oh.
So it all happened, and then we came up here. I miss it a lot.
Oh my. Well, you don't look a day over 100. But
that's so sweet. Thank you.
that must be interesting. The elves must have a very different way of seeing the ascension. Seeing as
yeah.
most of your people have lived through it.
Yeah, a lot of us have. It was really horrible. I don't want to think about it a whole lot, though. If I think about it before I go to sleep, the nightmares are worse.
Oh.
So, why don't you tell me a story about your homeland?
Oh, my homeland is a beautiful place. Have you heard any stories of the island of Aegis? It's a wonderful place where everyone works in peace and harmony. You see, we are all one with Aegis in this beautiful paradise. A place of serenity and tranquility and harmony.
Can you tell me about the landscape, about the people, not Aegis, just people who they are?
Oh, well, we are all Aegis on the island of Aegis. In our own special way, we do what we can to support the entire island, the community, our god, our island, our community. It is all one being. We are all simply a part of Aegis, whether we know it or not.
That's lovely. It really is.
Some people can be rude at times, but it is difficult living in close quarters with each other. It is important to maintain the harmony. the peace that we have with each other. It is much like running a ship. You have the ship itself, you have the crew, you have the first mate and the captain. No one person on their own can run a ship, but together, united, we can make this thing work.
I'm asleep now. I'm just gonna, yeah.
Can I do a little character outro for my character?
For sure. I mean, we're close to finishing, so if you guys want to RP, this is the time to do it.
All right. I don't know if there's anybody in the kitchen. Is there anybody in the kitchen right now?
V, are you in the kitchen?
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
I
I
need you
was
to
muted.
stop.
Yeah, probably after checking the engine, we would probably head to the kitchen next.
All right. So, as a little outro for my character for this first session, I probably found the potatoes that we got earlier and kind of looked at them. Was like, well, this could probably do with more work. And so I fire up the cooking equipment and I throw them on and start seasoning everything. I'm rearranging all this stuff, and I'm just like overcome with joy. It's like I haven't been in a fully equipped kitchen in a long time, and I'm laughing and I'm cooking and all this stuff. And once I've got everything in its place and the potatoes are where they need to be and they're cooking, I sit down and I reach into my pack and I pull out this book. It's like covered in soot. It's kind of burned up. And I open it up and I start looking into the book. And anybody who might be watching me, maybe no one is, maybe someone is, they notice that my mood changes dramatically into a more somber melancholy. And I just sit there and I read the book and I wait for the potatoes to cook.
Oh.
My fucking heart.
V, if you are in the kitchen, I want you to make me a perception check to see if you catch any details about this book.
Alrighty.
You can try to stealth closer to get advantage on your perception check.
V would try to stealth a little closer, just out of curiosity.
Make me a stealth check, and this is against your passive perception, Zill.
That is a 20.
I think that passes. I would have to. All right, make me a perception check at advantage.
Let's see. Wait for it. 22.
All right, Zill, give us a little taste of what the writing looks like in this book.
It's very personalized, handwritten, kind of sloppy and whatnot. But you may have caught what you may have caught just by glancing at the book is maybe musings of a sailor. It's a woman. Someone who was around before the cataclysm.
Okay. V will take a seat at the table, not the same table that Zigzil is in, but rather a table close by. And he'll reach into his bag of holding pouch, pull out that small briefcase and set that on the table as if he's about to start working on it. Then he'll look over to Zigzil and say, "Good book."
Yeah, it's belonged to someone I never knew, but should have.
Oh. And who would this person be? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
Well, she was my mother.
Wow.
Ah. That would explain the sudden change in mood when you started reading it. Forgive me, I shouldn't pry too harsh.
No, it's okay. I'm just the day's ordeals and finding this kitchen. This whole thing has been It's been quite the ride.
Yes, it has been one heck of a maiden voyage, hasn't it? Haven't faced creatures like that in, well, a fair while. You fought rather well, surprisingly, with that weapon. Where did you learn how to fight with it?
Oh, that is it's a long story that I'm not quite prepared to tell just yet.
You know what? That's fair. Only known for a day and all. I think I found what happened before. Got a bit of a jam in the leg here. Oops. Gonna have to fix that.
That's cute. All right. So you guys chat in the kitchen. I would say first Captain Hardfoot comes up. You're still up in the crow's nest, Carva, and he actually climbs up to check on you, especially after seeing you got attached. One of those blood jellies was attached to you, and he just kind of cocks his head and he goes, "You okay up there?"
Oh yeah, I got a bit of a scare down there. I thought one of our crewmates wasn't going to make it, but I'm okay now. I'm just keeping an eye on things up here.
Thanks for doing that. Not a lot of people are willing to put in the effort.
Yeah. Do we have rooms we could use below deck?
Yeah, there's a bunch of crew quarters. We can use them until we get to Dire.
All right. I may wander down there at some point. Is Digit doing okay?
I'm so sorry, Robot. Discord ate me. Could you repeat that?
I said, I might wander down there in a little while. And I wanted to know if Digit was okay.
Yeah, the big guy's fine. He's in the crew quarters with Selfie. You can go check on him. I think he'd appreciate the help.
I think I might wander down there if you're up for keeping an eye on things.
Yeah, that's fine. You go rest. You deserve it.
All right.
Okay. Do you go to check on them, or do you go to kind of rest? What's your deal, Carva?
I'm gonna go check on Digit and Selfie first. But as I go down there, I just want to get a lay of the boat, see what doors are locked, what doors are unlocked, that kind of thing.
Make me an investigation check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I love to see it. You kind of go through most of the doors on the second deck are pretty open. They lead to all the general areas. There is the crew quarters, which you do see Selfie and Digit both kind of passed out. Hear Digit snoring. See Selfie wrapped into a bundle of blankets. See the little bit of her hair sticking out. You pass the kitchen. You smell this delicious potato gifts. You see Zigzil and V kind of chuckling and laughing. It seems like they're telling stories, and V's contraption is a little bit broken apart. They seem to be laughing about that. And then you head deeper into the ship. You keep checking your storage rooms and all this stuff until it's not a door. And normally people wouldn't notice this thing, but you're used to discovering secrets. You look down and you see there's a hatch. And to anyone else, this would just be a loose floorboard, but you're smarter.
Yeah, I'll stoop down and examine this a little more to see if it can open or what it does.
You kind of study it with your fingers pressing around, and It's indeed, it's a trap door, and it appears to be locked.
Is anyone else around? Do I hear
No.
any?
Make me a perception check. But last you saw, everyone was above.
It's 14.
No one's around.
I'm gonna take out a small thin tool and see if I can get this lock open.
Make me a thieves' tools check. Sorry, a thin tool check.
17?
Okay, with a 17, you work with the lock a little bit, and you hear a and then you're able to pull this thing up. You look down. You see pitch black. And I'm going to choose music here.
Oh,
I think you deserve it.
new music.
New music.
Oh.
That's not right. Hell.
Oh, that got me excited. Like, oh, Cave of Wonders.
Cave of Wonder. One second. I accidentally deleted it. What is it? Is this one? Which one is the tense one? There we go. Think so. Yeah. Perfect. No one mind. All right. It's pitch black down here. That's the wrong. Pitch black. You smell something odd. You can't place it, but it's familiar to you. You feel pinpricks on the back of your neck. And I need you to make me a wisdom save.
$16.
Your heart starts to beat rapidly in your chest, and you swallow down. You're scared. You're not frightened, but you're scared. You think there's something down here. You're betting there's something down here. You don't know if it's alive, you don't know if it's dead, but you're scared to see what it is.
I'm gonna come back up and reseal the hatch for this.
You
time.
close the latch. Do you lock it?
Yeah, I put it back the way it was.
You back away. You listen. And then you hear thud, thud, thud.
I'm gonna wander off.
Are you gonna do so
maybe I'll-
stealthily?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Back
Oh,
towards
no.
the kitchen?
Perfect. Roll me a stealth check.
Ooh.
25.
That's good.
All right. You wander back towards the kitchen. Zigzil, you look up. Oh, seems like your friend Carva's been here the whole time.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey guys, it smells good in here.
Yeah, I'm just cooking up some potatoes. You know, the ones we found at the whatever place. What's the name?
The Tipsy Tower.
The Tipsy
That's
Tower.
the one. That's the one. Yeah, I just thought I'd improve. You know, the potatoes. You're welcome to try some.
I would love to when it's finished.
It should be about done.
Is V still in here, right?
V is still in here. V, you're sitting at the table, and I want both Zigzil and V to make me an insight check.
Ooh.
All right.
23.
Oh, you nasty boys with your high rolls. Are you trying to hide that you're scared, Carva?
Yeah. Carver
Make me
would
a deception. With these nasty boys and their high rolls.
They know the truth.
Yeah.
try. Bye.
Zigzil, V, you don't know, but Carva is terrified.
I'm gonna be like, it wasn't that bad. What's going on? What's going on with you? Why are you what's going on? You look white.
What? No, I'm fine. This is just my natural complexion.
Let's see.
I'm a
Jittering
little
hands,
cold.
pale skin, eyes constantly looking around, elevated rate of breath, and probably elevated heart rate. Yep, you're definitely frightened. What's wrong?
It's nothing. I just came down from
Here, come over here and sit. Come over here and
off the
sit.
deck.
Come over here and sit for a little bit. Take a load off.
I'm fine. I'll stand. Good.
Is this Big Brother energy?
Yes, I'm living for it.
Thank you. I'd rather stand, but no, I was just checking out the boat, checking out our rooms. I guess maybe I'm still shooken up about the battle, but nothing a little potato can't fix, huh?
Right.
I mean, no, really though. What's going on?
So in
I don't
this
know.
instance, in the RP instance, something you guys have to do is kind of improv and work together. So think about like what checks can my friends make so I can like give a yes and or a no but. Does that make sense? And same to everyone. Just like Carva, you could be like, hey, can you guys roll an insight to see? Or Zigzil or B can be like, hey, can we roll persuasions to make you feel like safer? Stuff like that.
Yeah, I could roll a persuasion.
It will ultimately be up to the player how they respond, but the rolls could help you.
To help you determine how you respond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I'll roll a persuasion. It's like, listen, we're all friends here. Like, we just went through hell out there together. You can tell us anything. Just come sit, have a bite to eat, tell us about what's going on, and I can roll a persuasion for that.
And based on that, you can kind of determine how your character would respond. And keep in mind, like, Carva's past and, like, her interactions with other people. I would say also at this time, Selfie and Digit, you awaken to the smell of delicious potato. It's going to take you a hot minute to get to the kitchen if you guys want to wrap up this scene before then.
Okay, I'll wake up and just kind of rub my eyes.
I rolled a nat 20 on that persuasion, by the way.
Jesus.
Damn, David. I'll wake up and I'll kind of sigh. You know, I'll be like, what is that? What's that smell? Do you know what that smell is, Digit?
Oh, the smell. Oh, what a pleasing aroma.
Digit, it smells like the Tipsy Tavern, yet somehow better.
It's incredible. It smells like perhaps
Less sweat and body odor.
less sweat, less horrible alcohol taint, and just good potato.
Oh, let's go get some of that. Let's just go get some of that.
Let's
do that.
get some of that. I agree.
Sounds good.
So cutting back to the kitchen, Zigzil, you're just trying to, it seems like coax Carva to feel a little bit more comfortable, just to explain, like, why are you feeling scared? Essentially you're trying to make her feel comfortable. Carva, it is up to you with a nat 20, how you respond to, like, why are you scared? And I want you guys to take whatever Carva says and yes and it or no but it, okay? So we don't end up going in circles.
Here it
Gives a
comes.
big sigh. She's like, "Yeah, I guess we can be honest. I mean, I like traveling. I like being on ships. But I don't know about you guys. Sometimes little gigs like this, they go bad. Have you guys ever been on a bad shipment before?"
I want you guys to roll me history checks if you've been on a bad ship situation before.
15.
Oh, I'm still whispering my rolls.
11.
Digit, you are not here yet, but you
Oh,
will be here
no.
soon. Promise. Zigzil, no. You do not have like a bad history with stuff. If anything ever like suspicious or weird happened, you put a stop to that shit immediately.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, you don't deal with this shit. V. After leaving home for the first time is when you ended up on a Merchants Alliance ship. And you ended up with a group of people. And this is actually where you learned why you don't sign contracts.
Yeah.
It was a contract ship for the Merchants Alliance, and people had signed contracts for 4 years. And when their 4 years expired, the Merchants Alliance was like, well, you never reimbursed us for all of our all your traveling that you did for free on our ships. So instead of sending money home to your family, you can either choose to pay off your debt for next to nothing because your contract has expired, or, you can send what meager wages you have back to your family. But essentially, you're indentured to us.
Can I
And it
just
was
say
a
that's
whole ship. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's a whole ship full of folks like that. And you almost got signed, but it was a tiefling woman who, when you had the pen in your hand, ended up ripping the paper out from under you and told you to work for freelance. And you've done so ever since.
Yeah. Last time I was on a ship like that would have been 12 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Just a
when
bit of a pro
you're
tip. Do not ever sign contracts with the Merchants Alliance. You're basically signing yourself into slavery. Don't ever do it. I don't care. Like, with you especially, you are the sort of rude they would definitely pick on Zigzil. You with your lawful desire to keep everything in proper order and everything. Don't do it. You're signing yourself into slavery.
Listen, nothing is more important than the law and procedure. You just gotta trust.
You will definitely serve well in the Merchants Alliance when they take everything you have, put it towards their system, and then leave you with nothing.
Lucky for me, there's not much to take.
And yet there are still things that they would try to.
And with that, I would say, Selfie and Digit, you come in with this heated discussion going on.
So we just woke up and we smelled potatoes. Well, Digit smelled them better than I. Well, anyway, we're here for potatoes. Why are we arguing? Don't stop.
The potatoes are over there,
Lovely.
served on the platter.
Okay.
Take what you want.
Thank you. All right, but stop fighting. You're giving me bad energy in here.
I concur. I feel like this conversation has reached a fever pitch. What are we all so upset about?
Oh, no.
You people didn't sign any contracts with the Merchants Alliance, right?
I come and go as I please. No, of course not. That shit is slavery.
I signed no
Good,
contract
that's
with
what's
the
fine.
Merchants Alliance, but with the Merc Guild.
The Merc Guild, theirs are a little bit more mundane. Do not
It
sign.
depends on the faction.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're not as bad as a Merchant's Guild in a lot of cases. Would that be a correct assumption?
For the most part.
Yeah. So, if anyone from the Merchants Alliance ever hands you a contract, do not sign it. Whatever you do, that is tantamount to slavery. And I'm not
Question.
kidding when I say that.
How'd we get onto this topic anyway?
Oh, well, I was just remembering a ship full of said contract signers that I nearly ended up joining back when I was very young.
Huh? Sounds terrible.
Thankfully, this
I suppose you
Oh,
are
yeah.
right. Depending on the situation, depending on the law of the land you live on, the Merchants Alliance could seem a bit shady.
A bit.
that's
Okay.
a bit.
Anyway. Are we still calling her Clara?
Yeah, Cloud.
So I would say Zigzil, and yeah, you've introduced yourself to Clara to literally everyone on the ship, haven't you?
Yeah.
Honey, you bamboozled me again. Yeah, Clara.
So Clara, how are you doing? You doing okay? I mean, good job. You really helped Digit out there today. That was really good.
At this point, I'm going to ask, so, Clara, we don't... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Let Connie answer.
I mean, he helped me out a lot. Digit did. He helped me from falling down to my doom. So, I mean, everybody did a great job with those jelly guys.
It was a team effort. We couldn't have done it without each other. I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for all of you helping me. So I thank
I would
you
have
all.
done anything to save your bacon. Wait.
Phrasing.
Was this an attempt at humor? I am not a pig.
Humor?
I am
Oh,
a-
no. I would never insinuate,
Although there are many noble qualities to the pig, they are extremely intelligent creatures.
No, I apologize. I would never call you a pig.
It
Would
is
you
okay.
have preferred, like, sirloin?
Who is this sirloin of which you speak?
He sounds very regal.
Is he some sort of knight?
I think I've heard of this before. Back on this.
Do you know any
alright.
stories
Yes.
about sirloin?
I mean, definitely. No, I think I did. It was on the surface. Huh.
Yes,
Anyway,
sirloin is a man that I
You
met a long time ago.
So 23 for sirloin. Okay, sure. I would say at this point, you all kind of chat into the night, have a grand old good time. I would say at some point, First Captain Hardfoot comes down, really encourages you all to go to bed as we have you all have left the dead zone territory, and you should be at the island of Dire by first light.
All right, sounds good. Are you gonna get some rest?
Yeah, I'll be fine. You guys get to bed.
Zrock, are you going to go to sleep?
See, I feel like you do this on purpose, where you call me Zrock when the captain's not around.
I do it when I'm trying to get you to be serious with me. Like, are you
I'm
actually
dead
gonna?
serious. This is the most serious I've
I
ever
know you're always serious, but I'm asking you seriously.
Nanny, have a potato.
Why? Okay.
and then go to sleep.
This is really good.
Haha,
Did you make
yes,
this?
I did. I mean,
It's great.
I modified it.
You all did a great job. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep sailing until we're just like
No, you
miles
should
out.
like you
And
should
then
sleep,
I'll
let
dock
someone
us for the
else.
night.
You should sleep. You should let someone else sail the ship so that you can sleep
I
because
trust none of you to sail this ship.
I
no
wasn't saying any
offense.
of us.
I do know a
Okay.
thing or two about sailing.
We love you. We love you, Nanny. Yep. Good night.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Go to bed.
Oh,
Correction. Maybe that guy. He's gonna point at me. Maybe him.
Wait, what? What did
I
I
would
do?
trust you maybe to drive the ship. Maybe.
He's complimenting you. Just say thanks.
Thanks, Nanny.
I'll just
Never
stay
mind.
in the kitchen.
Anyways, you all go to bed. No
Yes,
touching anything.
We should retire for the evening. It has been a long day.
I
Yeah.
completely agree. Let's go do that.
All right. And with that, my sweet sirloin, my sweet baby children, the unnamed ship will travel to the island of Dire, and we will pick up in the island of Dire in 2
Whoa!
weeks. Thank you all so much for joining us today.
See
I'm
you.
very excited.
Woo-hoo.
We'll see you in March. We'll see you for daylight savings time, guys.
Oh yeah!
Daylight savings.
It's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah, that changes
soon. Oh my gosh! Oh, Mike's giving us applause.
Oh,
Thank you, Mike.
Oh, this was a ton of fun, you guys.
I'm so happy that we're doing
Yeah.
this.
This was great.
Oh,
That's
As
amazing.
always, I want to give thanks to you guys, the players. You're amazing. You're awesome. You make this all worth the while. To everyone watching at home, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for that divine intervention. I had a great time. I don't know about you guys, but I had so much fun. And Kevin says he's laughed several times, so that's good. But yeah,
We're
this is
entertaining if
really
nothing
great.
else.
And thank you to Connor. He's not here, but Connor, thank you for just giving me so many ideas. But
Hell yeah.
Andrew, do you want to take us out? And do we all want to say goodbye?
Ooh. Yeah, let's all say goodbye, and then I'll do a big face, because I mean I end all my streams with a fart. We gotta end it with a fart. But also, can we just appreciate the fact that we got a divine intervention tonight, and we are already more than halfway towards the next one.
ooh.
We've already got
Yeah,
11,000 more
good-
Dan bucks
Good
raised.
job, chat.
Good
job. But also, what the heck? What the heck?
Well, hey, that means they can't do Anchor next time, right?
I'm so
They can't
happy
do Anchor next time, but
Yeah.
they could do Mirth. Yeah,
I have a
could.
feeling it's going to constantly fluctuate between Mirth and Anchor.
I
Just
know you tried,
constantly back
Sword.
and
I
forth.
tried a little bit.
Hey, you
I
never
will
know.
let Chat, I will let you know. I will set up scenarios where it's like, ooh, if you did this, this would be very cool. But as always, you are in control. I have no control over anything. I
Cattail was
sit here
close.
and I say words. Cattail was so close.
I had the window open right next to my character sheet, and I was watching. It was like a bidding war. And I know, Dang, you used up your entire Danbuck fortune. You're now starting from the bottom once again. Oh, Murph is here. Wait, Murph, did you just get here? Wait, where's Murph?
I think it's Mirth, but with an F at the end. Mirth.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Mirth.
I see. We have a regular named Murph. So I was like, wait a minute, did Murph just show up? This is gonna get confusing. But anywho, I had a lot of fun playing with you guys. Tori, thank you so much for DMing for us. You did an absolutely amazing job.
Yes,
Thank
it was
you.
incredibly well
Tori.
done.
Yes.
You
I'm gonna do my
all-
hand clap.
What
You
do
all did a great job. I'm super proud of you all. You all are very creative. You were all very good at RP. And go the fuck to bed.
For real or?
No. We're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
talk after this.
Yeah, I was about to
Okay,
say.
it's only 3 o'clock here, so...
We still have to clock out, right? Like,
Clock out.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah,
clock out. You guys will get
yeah,
your
you
pay
all do
stubs.
need- Yeah, you all do need to sign your timesheets. Make sure that's submitted to payroll by midnight tonight, or as you know, you don't get paid. So
I mean, we're going to be up past midnight, and none of us are going to get it in on time. Let's be real.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, technically speaking, payroll is going to be a little weird tax-wise because Danger Streams Incorporated is technically a mining confederation and not a company.
Oh,
You guys
Dandrew,
are technically
we-
indentured servants.
Dandrew, before we leave, can we show some amazing art?
Oh shoot!
yes,
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
Do it.
Yes, we can. Okay, hold up. I want to get like oops, I just closed out of something I shouldn't have. Hold on. Let me wrong window. Okay. Are you guys I got to unfreeze your videos cuz I wanted to go back to this so that we could all see your lovely faces. Because this art is absolutely amazing. Okay. So Tori, can you link me the art again, because I actually didn't load it into OBS.
So it's actually in Dingles and Dangles if you go up. Just like a little bit. You can see it.
All right. Okay, in that case, I'm going to have to take it off your guys' faces because it's going to... Well, here. Oh,
That's fine. No one needs to see
we're
me.
going through every single camera. Oh, shit.
They're good cameras, though.
They're very good.
Oh, thank you. Here, I'll just do this. I'll just do this the easy way. I'm going to full screen. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go into window capture. It's not showing the correct window, though. Here. Don't worry, kids. Don't worry, kids.
No worries, no worries.
There it is.
Ah!
Check it out. Sia's art is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Here, I don't know if Sia does
Amazing.
a lot of streaming, but big shout outs to Sia Scrawls.
Look at that 80s mullet.
Yeah.
Right?
It does look good.
It does.
It is super great. I would highly recommend, if you guys can, please commission Sia. She's great. Her turnaround time's great. Customer service, fantastic. She's a wonderful artist, a wonderful community member of Dandrew Streams. She's just a wonderful person. Definitely commission her. We love her. She's great. And just go out and commission a local artist. Just do it.
Just do it. What are you
Just
waiting
do
for?
it.
Just commission Sia. Go pay Sia, and Sia will make you amazing freaking art like this. I mean, look at these cuties. Look at this cute little
great.
V over here. Look at this sleepy elf. Look at this, like,
Oh my gosh.
oh my gosh. Like,
The giant wrench, the cute braids, the beautiful hair, the gorgeous horns with a little butterfly.
right? And just this cool ass dude. I love what Sia did with the beard. Like, what a cool look.
Yeah.
That is
the
a
beard
really
look-
good
It's a good looking
beard.
beard.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
really
that's
good
incredible
beard.
look.
But yeah.
Amazing work, Sia.
I feel like literally I could just look at this all day and like
Honestly, same.
oh, the grayscale's so cool. But yeah, I'm super excited to keep going. It is going to be super duper cool. And I think that's where we're gonna end it for tonight. So thank you all, chat, for joining. We're gonna be doing this. Oh, you know what? I should be setting expectations. We're gonna be doing this every other Friday. So next Friday, we should be back to Skies, and then Friday after that, we'll be doing more Skyheart. And on top of that, next stream is gonna be Sunday for me, and I don't know what I'm streaming yet. So we'll figure it out. Oh, out of curiosity, if anyone else wanted to make art, where can we find character turnarounds?
So I can post those in Dandrew Stream's art zone. You are totally allowed to draw art. Dang recommends maybe a Skyheart channel.
Oh my god, a Skyheart channel is a great idea.
Of course. Yeah, actually.
You know what? This is so easy
10
to
out of
do.
10 ideas.
Bang. I'm gonna do it right now. Where should it go? I'm thinking stream or in
If
general.
your first piece of art does not include potatoes, you're dead to me.
Maybe general.
There's too much potato lore.
We want to see
Stream, because
potato
it's a
carvings,
different
people.
stream.
Here comes the
Good night,
general.
Saria. Thank you for coming to watch.
Yes.
But yeah, all that stuff will be found in the Skyheart channel. Big thank you to Mike Mega, who created all of these wonderful, you see the graphic designs, that's all Mike, and he did it for us, like, pro bono. Thank you, Mike, for being just amazing. Again, go out, commission your local artists. Every artist is the best artist I've ever met.
Big ups.
Absolutely.
Big ups.
This is absolutely true.
Like,
Ooh.
I'm actually amazed at how good everything's looking, how well everything turned out. Like, I'm super happy with this. Plus, we're having a blast. I'm having so much fun, and I'm excited to punch more things.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Andrew, you want to sign off?
Have a good night and goodbye.
Impressive.